I'm playing Mario Odyssey for the first time, and when you take a game like that and compare it alongside something like Breath of the Wild, I remember discussions going on about people are like, what? There's like 900 collectibles? That's stupid. How would you ever get them? And the argument was made that, like, the fact that there's so many of them, like, yeah, get them all if you want. Go nuts. But it has to be that way because only then can the world truly be living, breathing, explorable. If there were like 50, then that would be like a pointed, you know, just go grab it kind of a thing. Obviously, the article was more eloquent than I in this moment, but the point I'm making is it's interesting looking at these old games because you don't have to get everything, but there is a small enough amount of the jiggies and everything to be like, yeah, I'll try and do it, but I'm guessing that philosophy was not in mind when they built it. They're like, oh yeah, here's 30,000 jiggies, but you only need 1,000. You get what I mean?
They kept the numbers, like, and again, you can go back to Super Mario 64 as kind of like the origin story for these kinds of things, if you ask me, where like they kept the numbers manageable, right? Like you need 75 to beat the game out of 120, right? 75 gets you the Bowser fight. If you want to go the extra mile, it's an additional 45 stars to get to talk to Yoshi and then be disappointed that you can't ride on his back.
Yep. That ruined my life.
But those are perfectly like digestible, manageable numbers. I have heard that Odyssey has something like 900 moons. I haven't played it yet.
It has 880, but a bunch of extraneous purchasable ones to get you to like the 1,000 level. Oh, because it's like, oh, here, just kind of buy some if you can't do it. It's kind of a neat system, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that gives you a diversity of options to, progress through the game, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, and see, Psychic Paranoia kind of touches on it. I 100%ed Odyssey, and that killed all my enjoyment of it. Which, when I think about it in context of that article I was reading, I'm like, oh, you know what? I love completing things, and I'll get everything, get my money's worth out of the game. But that kind of makes sense. Like, no, here's an entire world for you to just go do whatever. And if you go and do everything, that kind of undoes the exploratory nature of it.
Yeah.
Which is
once you fill in all the spaces on the map, then it's no longer new and exciting. Like you've turned it into an exercise, which, granted, I am very guilty of a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm defending or attacking the philosophy. I was just like, oh, I literally never thought of it that way before. Like, purposeful overabundance as a game design choice.
There is a reward for getting all the moons. It's kind of a minor one, but still pretty tangible. It's a slightly harder version of the final boss. Okay.
Huh.
Well, yeah, because I figure at that point, like, it's a safe bet that if you have gone to that extent that you've played the game to the point where, like, yeah, sure, here's a new challenge if you want something. I'm reminded of something I heard Yahtzee say in a review one time, where it's like the best reward you can give someone for for side content is more gameplay, right? Like,
yeah.
Like you can
Which
give
you've
as
heard
many...
me say a bunch.
Yeah. But you can like give as many fucking, like, the example he uses is the big wallet in Ocarina of Time for collecting all the 100 skulltulas. Like, once you've done that, like, what the fuck is a little bit of extra money at one time gonna do you? You've already fucking torn the game inside and out. Like, there is no progression from that.
Yeah, like 3 more bullets in your gun or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's hard. Like, I think of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I played that a ton, and getting all of the packages Let's see what Gruntilda was. Chips galore. Yeah.
Ooh. Also, a crate from our good friends at Rareware. Smash
Yeah. Yeah, that's their little hint to you, like, oh, this is out of place.
This looks familiar. Destroy it. When you see Rareware, your first thought should be violence.
Yes. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto gave you like unlimited ammo or like fast reloads or something for getting everything. So by its own right was, this is more gameplay for you, but that only works in a, you know, an open world setting. There's a lot of angles, I guess, is really.
There we go.
There's no one size fits all for the perfect reward, because what are we supposed to expect? Oh yeah, just give us an entire game again. Hey, I beat the game. My reward should be another game. Like, well, no, they need time to create it.
And I mean, like, you know, certain, like, Devil May Cries are typically really good about this because they have just the infinite scale of, you know, an even harder difficulty level, and even harder than that difficulty level. But then, you know, once you've done that, your reward is, okay, here's the costume that lets you just, like, tear up those fucking difficulty levels for the cathartic fun of it. Have your infinite devil trigger and go nuts.
Yeah, and that's excellent you bring that up. I've had a discussion like this before, and yes, it's true. Devil May Cry specifically has different enemy patterns on higher, like they'll just straight up give you new ones, and they'll do more attacks, and the aggression is different, not just bullet sponge, more health, yay. Like, yeah, that level of giving a shit about the player experience makes it so you want to. I have never heard anyone go, oh yeah, I'm just not even gonna attempt the higher difficulties. They're hard, and you can give up because they're tricky, but everyone at least goes, yeah, you know, I enjoy this gameplay. I'm going to give it a shot because it's a gradated scale.
I have not started 5 yet. I haven't played 5.
Way better than I gave it credit for. I very much enjoyed it. Yeah. I was being a baby. I'm like, but I'm trying to do better at 4, and if I play 5, then my muscle memory from 4 will. It's no.
I do want to play. I was watching a little bit someone at MagFest playing the Switch version of 3, where you have a button that lets you switch your styles just like on the fly, and it's a fucking game changer. It oh my god.
They're saying it's like the definitive version now. Also, that's too much for me. I got better at Nero and Virgil. I'm happy for everyone that does their style switching, but holy fuck, I cannot deal with, because it was introduced in 4 as a standard when you play as Dante, and it's too much. I can't deal.
So this is Rusty Bucket Bay.
Yes, let's
lot
put all our attention here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. That water is the latest in. Also, there's fucking dynamite boxes that want to kill you. This water is the latest in water that is not at all safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So I lose oxygen even when I'm on the surface.
Okay,
is how this water
that
works.
was it.
And it's bad.
And some of that water has a shark in it.
And sometimes also a shark, yes.
Just the selective survivability of species. I love.
The shark has acclimated to the pollution. And yeah, Sai brings up, and Sean, you mentioned this last time as well, we have to do.
Yeah, go on the boat. We'll have plenty to talk about. Just, let's locate. You have to go down a ladder.
Yeah. So there is the bay, there's the surrounding areas of the bay, and then there's the ship in the middle, as far as, like, you know, regions. And let's see, it's not... You can jump down these pipes, but that's not where we're going right now.
And those pipes...
And those pipes will eat you, because that's how pipes work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're there to stay. Well, we were talking about, oh, the worst level in the game. Oh, why is it the worst level? And this level sucks for sure, but honestly, the worst part for me is the, like, portholes and the pipes and just the hidden in plain sight, cannot fucking distinguish one from the other secret rooms in this level with like 3 notes in it. We already got a taste in Mad Monster Mansion with the room we couldn't find. Yeah. And it's 10 times worse here. And I'm saying that's worse than the water you can't breathe in and the engine room and the sporadic notes everywhere and the whoops, I fell off, I'm stuck in the water and I don't know where there's a thing to climb. Like, it's so bad.
I think, yeah, and it might just be the lighting in this one particular spot, but the inside of that pipe is more gray, and the inside of that pipe is more brown. I don't know if that is a way to distinguish, or it might just be, yeah, like I said, how this one spot is lit. Okay, how do we get down into the guts of the ship? I guess we're just gonna have to go through the pipe.
Yeah, the pipes will do it, but I don't think any 2 of them go to the same place. Unlike Clankers, where, you know, you could, there's like this entrance and that entrance. Like there's the mess hall and the other thing, there's like the crew quarters. But yeah, just go down there and see. Yeah, well, this ain't it, but it's worth knowing. Oh, right, yeah, you can't. I think you have to Wonder Wing those bad boys. Yeah, and I couldn't even tell you if this room you're in right now is necessary. Okay, well, there's the notes. There, that answers that. Take a second to say, chat. Yeah, I'm reading what you're saying. I always love a good discussion about end game stuff and player rewards, but I'll just rant forever. So, but I see you. I hear you.
Okay. Well, nope.
Yeah, at this point, barring some miracle, I think you're just at the gathering information stage. Raqus.
Yeah.
I would fold dying into your...
Just accept that as part of the today's agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, the engine room is what we're looking for currently. That's the...
Yeah,
that is the...
I know there's a ladder. While you do that, I want to take a minute, if you'll permit me. Oh, I think those doors open too. Yeah, that might be it, actually. I think it's in the... Oh. If you'll permit me, this might be the only time to really speak on this subject. We were talking about the music in the song and the great care and attention Rareware Games, specifically David Wise and Grant Kirkhope have done, and just how lovely and memorable these soundtracks are. And I love the Rusty Bucket Bay song. Oh, did you catch that hole up there? I think there might be a honeycomb in there.
Oh.
Nice.
So there is. Yep, this is it.
Gotta get that Mumbo token.
Gotta get that. Yeah, so this is the room you want to do first, because you will die in it. And you're just gonna have to just become comfortable with that fact. It is bad practice to try to do this and then, or do this at the end and then risk losing all of the shit you've done up
Yeah,
until
because
now.
there's like, what, 6 notes in here?
Yeah,
A non-zero amount. And that was the opener. So here's, we're not even at the shit yet. So yeah, hopefully I can be a pleasant. Oh wait, no, you need to. Shit. Is it in this room? Oh my god, it gets worse. I forgot.
I need to slow that fan down, basically. This is the biggest argument against note scores.
Yup.
And this is coming from Sai.
Yeah, can you do it? You can't do it in this room, can you? You have to go to the other stovepipe thing? Oh, or is that it? That switch there.
Maybe. Let's go find out.
Yeah, so wait for it to slow down.
Yeah, never in my youth I learned that, like, trying to be clever and get over these things quickly is just a way it's a path to disappointment.
Yeah, watching a speedrunner do this will make your balls go up inside you and turn into other balls. And I don't know, my metaphor got away from me. So anyway, yeah, so that was the engineer.
Yep, that's how easy it is to fuck up.
Oh yeah, and then you've got your 32 degrees cockeyed camera, ensuring that you'll never go in a straight line, I'm sure. Nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay, this is one of, what, 1 ladders to get out of it?
The only ladder? Like, if you don't fall off on that specific part of the ship, sorry. What's it like being dead, idiot?
Oh god, and I just love the photosynthetic nature of the, well, oil's touching my fur, so can't breathe?
It's
awful. It's just
Banjo is secretly Ghost from Metal Gear Solid 5, and it's clogging up his fur, and therefore his ability to take in oxygen, obviously.
It's okay, you got 1, you can always go to your view totals and see that you got 1 honeycomb.
Got it. It's permanent. I bet the people at home are wondering if you lose air on the surface. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't get ahead. I'm trying to parse out the misery, okay?
Yeah. We'll be here a minute. Don't get ahead of ourselves. So yeah, hopefully I've chosen an okay time to take 5 minutes. I want to throw some of my amateur music theory knowledge out there, just for something to talk about, like little trivia. Hopefully it's interesting. And that's the chromatic scale, which is just I guess a fancy way of saying like every note. If you look at a piano, like the next key, not just the white keys, which, you know, if you played like the C scale, it's like white, 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 and then you skip the black. You know what I'm saying? So the chromatic scale is boom, 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 or a half step for the musically knowledgeable. And I bring up the chromatic scale because it's a very present musical kind of a system. You know, like the original. Okay, so that's not it.
Of course. Of fucking course.
All keys, yeah. The black keys. There it is. That's the one. So you can clip through that window, but I don't know how. I just know that it can be done.
Well, fortunately, these switches are like once you that switch I just hit, that is a permanent change. Now the I think so.
There's a timer element to those propellers because I remember. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah,
I won't say definitively.
That's a couple of steps in the future.
So anyway, the chromatic scale. So like the original Batman theme from the 60s. Sure. You know, it's like bap, 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 bap. It's just the chromatic notes all in order. Every blues lick you've ever heard is like, you know, she shot my car and took my kidneys. Wow! Bam, bam, bam. Like that's chromatic. It's I don't know why it's so pleasing sounding and it just works. Like, I don't know, maybe it gives a feeling of completeness. You know, major scales are happy and minor scales are sad and chromatic scales are, you know, the audio equivalent of having all your Tupperwares with the lids on them spaced neatly in your cabinet. I don't know.
That is a good feeling. Sai
Yeah.
says climbing the anchor might be what leads to the switch, so let's go check that out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, take a breather. In band class in high school, actually, there was this one warm-up thing that everyone was foaming at the mouth to always play. Like, oh, I hope he says, and then it'd be like, okay, let's take out the chromatic blues, and we were like, chromatic, and it was just like this bottom barrel, simple bullshit song where it was just like, you know, the woodwinds were like, and then the bass would be like, bum, 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 and it was just that, like, and it was just for like a warm up.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, for folks from who might not be familiar, Sean played saxophone.
Yes,
for a
yeah.
while.
And as much as I played a musical instrument for a long time, I was never fortunate enough to have like good instruction about like what a pentatonic diminished seventh is and all that music theory stuff. So that's why I'm saying my amateurish. I know what the chromatic scale is, and it was actually that chromatic blues was just a wonderful warm-up because, you know, you'd play every note on your instrument and it just sounded banger as hell. We'd all be like, yeah, play the chromatic blues.
Fuck it, I'm
What are
just
you
going in. I'm looking for the anchor. So, as Strongbad was saying earlier, I believe it was Strongbad who pointed out, yes, you lose oxygen when you're floating, and then if you go under...
You lose? Oh, here. Take it away,
Scum,
Grunty.
you'll breathe your last, because air is used twice as... Yeah, look at that shit. You lose 2 honeycombs of air and a shot, because this level hates you.
So yeah. No, you got it. There's another switch. You have to go through this. There's a room. It's a whole separate thing. Yeah, no, it's so like, and this is Raqus, like, sort of. He's not really like trying yet. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
still,
this
like,
is,
oh,
we
geez.
are still in information gathering mode, like you said.
Yeah.
This is all recon.
But yeah, I wanted to hype up the chromatic scale a little bit, just because if you'll notice, if you're listening to the song as I talk over it, Rusty Bucket Bay makes use of that.
Yeah.
The bass goes in one direction and the melody goes in an opposing direction, and it just, I don't know, like, that's where my music theory knowledge ends. It just works, and I love it, and I don't, you know, and then it'll come back in again after this little bridge here, and it just slams back in right now. And with higher bass and everything, and musically, it's just a good feeling. So worst level, best music.
Best music.
Softens the blow a little bit.
I had a friend in high school and college who was just brilliant at this kind of thing. You know, you lived with him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he tried so many times to sit me down and explain to me Phrygian dynamic modes and antediluvian quartet tenths or whatever. And, I could not get my head around it. I was the guy sitting there with my guitar going, I have tablature.
Modes is about where I tapped out in music. Because it was just a perfect blend of pretentiousness and like gatekeepy, you should already know this type stuff. It really put a damper on my enjoying music, and I'm a little sad about it. But the point being, I don't blame you for being like, oh yeah, derpa-doo. So is that like a G? I can play a G.
I know what a G sounds like.
Yeah. Well, if it's Ionian diminished, like, okay, G?
If it's a Doric column, you need to...
Yeah. And Strong Bad Man, you know, I said all that, and the next stage's music is actually pretty special in its own right.
Yeah. Next stage has actually got an incredibly interesting thing going on that we'll talk about when we get there, because to even mention it would spoil the content of the stage itself, because it's that good. But I think what you were talking about earlier with the timed bit is related to this.
Well, let's see.
So if you noticed earlier, there was 312 dash 111.
I think this might lower the box.
On the boat. That is the code for yada yada. The steam whistles will only hurt you if you get the wrong number.
Oh yeah, they hurt you too, because of course they do.
Because everything in this world is pain.
No.
Oh, no, never mind. A Jiggy just pops out. It's just even more basic than I thought.
Funny, that same person you mentioned, just after college, for fucksies, one day, he sent everyone a Facebook message and got us all in a big conversation and was like, hey, I wrote a new app to detect dissonance in music, and he said a bunch of stuff, and I'd love for you to get it out. It works by root smelling, and I just stopped. I'm like, what are you? You're talking about music, right? Root smelling?
He was also a fairly talented programmer at the same time. Two things my brain cannot comprehend.
And I was like, why are you coming to me, my guy? I responded, I said something, I'm like, everyone was like, oh yes, well, the smell nomenclature of that, and I'm just like, I cut my sandwiches into triangles sometimes, and hooray, yum-yums.
The triangles make it taste better. About? No, I cannot fucking explain why.
So yeah, just it goes to say, music theory is the whole thing. Chromatic scale for the win. You found a switch. Let's see what that does.
Kirk Hope is... here we are.
This might slow the shit down, yeah.
It's all good. My memory of this place is very,
Okay, so that one is permanent. The propellers under the boat, I would wager, are not.
Oh, yeah, that button is still... That button's back up.
You have to do a second one, if
that's
memory
fine,
serves.
because that's for a Jiggy, and it can be... Oh, God, are there notes in that room? Fuck.
Which room?
In the room beyond the propellers.
Oh, I don't know. There's notes everywhere.
Yeah, there probably are. Fucking aren't they? It means I gotta do the engine room twice. If there are... Okay, well...
Oh, and seeing like the bass isn't even in yet. I love this song.
Using the extra tracks and MIDI composition that the 64 couldn't render into sound animation keys is fucking great. Wonder what he's working on today. Because Rareware is like fully disbanded at this point, right? Or is Microsoft still like keeping them in the basement and feeding them occasionally? I
don't know. You saying that makes me, gives me like some confirmation bias or something. I'm like, is it? Did I hear that? Because yeah, it's Platonic is the one worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's the. They do Sea of Thieves. Oh, they do Sea of Thieves.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That kind of.
What a fucking wild. Oh my god. When that game was first getting, I almost bought an Xbox. Like that's how cool that game looked.
I thought it failed, and then like a year later, everyone's like, "Whoa, I know it's a fucking game that rocks." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
I also thought it failed. The fact that you just said it's still doing well, or implied, is the... God damn it! Might have to talon trot over those.
Yeah, you do that, or the flippy flutter flam. Double jump.
Okay, here's a good time to test a couple of theories, right? So, will that thing die? Yes. Will the switch to slow down those propellers stay permanent?
Remain. Yeah, and you can peek through the window too. Wow, your best note score. Oh, you can do the ground pound trick to get down here.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I remember how to do that. That's.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, right. You gotta. It's that shift.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Now you know.
Now I remember. Now
Damn it, I'm sorry. Your note score was doing so well, too.
Ah, my fucking note score. Ah. Damn it, Bottles. So. Yeah, I almost bought an Xbox because Sea of Thieves just looked so fucking incredible. And I never did.
Yeah.
Because, like most things, in between it being like, in between that one demo video and the game coming out, a million other things happened.
Yeah.
Including, you know, like most of the Trump administration, because it took for a million years and I just forgot.
Yeah, and like I said, the game died.
This
For whatever that's worth. Yeah, no, you're...
Shit. All right. Well, we're getting an order of operations. That's important. So step 1, slow down propeller. Step 2, engine room. Step 3, fucking camera.
You waited so patiently, and you're like, all right, get on the elevator.
Step 3, don't drown. Step 4, fucking push forward and hope you don't go slightly to the left.
Yeah, but when Grunty wins, we all win.
Yeah, because we get to see fucking Posh Spice again. I don't know if I mentioned this the first time, but transformed Grunty looks like Victoria Beckham to me.
I have not heard that, but I see it.
I don't remember what her maiden name was. I don't think I ever actually knew.
Voice. I like that she's got that like orgasm moan voice, but the laugh is still the same. Like while she's speaking, the laugh happens.
Tootie has words. Is it implied that like this transformation also gave her like Hulk strength? Like is she now like because Grunty was a lot of things, but you know, physically threatening I don't necessarily would say is one of them.
Yeah, like the body shape is mostly borrowed and the same there. But yeah, the arms and I don't know.
Like,
we need to test this.
Grunty's kind of a tank, but like as we'll see at a certain point later in the game, her offensive capabilities, so to speak, are otherwise focused. Also, to be fair, Tootie is in fact a bear, and bears are just very good at fucking you up. That is fair.
They've been Did you know that bears are pretty actually dangerous and can right up there with wild hogs and hippos and
I read a
tiny spiders.
I would absolutely take the hippos over the tiny spiders, because at least the hippos I can see them. Like I still don't want to fight a hippo, don't get me wrong, but like, oh, this is the micro nid. It is 1 nanoangstrom long, and if it looks at you, you get blood poisoning to death. Like, no, not dealing with that.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh man,
not dealing with that
shit.
shit.
Of the remember Primal Rage, that game?
Yes.
And that like just tiny dinosaur that you could fight as, and it would just crawl on your back and just destroy you.
I played the farting monkey because I was a child.
Yes, right. He did have a projectile.
So yeah, that's our fast path back.
That's the one everyone remembers.
Yeah, because you have to use it more. It's the only one you really ever have to use much. Because Click Clock Wood, if you'll remember, we've actually seen the entrance to that, and it's like right at the beginning of the layer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope. not that well. Gotta kill you regardless. You're gonna have to die, but we gotta go this way first, except no, we don't. We gotta go up and over.
Wait, don't you go in the pipe?
It's not that pipe. It's this pipe over here.
Oh, yeah, that was the galley or the poop galley or some shit term. I don't know.
You know what? I played Oberdin, and I don't think they ever explained what the poop deck was.
I think it's like a galley or a starboard.
Oberdin's really fun, by the way. Like, if you have... Like, if you like, you know, mystery solving shit, Boys and Dogs playing it currently, so I'm kind of like reliving vicariously through him. But like, if you like mystery solving shit and have like any interest in like actual like nautical stuff, like the game is both of those things in spades, and it's wonderful. Aft, I think, is the back.
I think. See, I don't know. I was gonna say the front because I think it's just rear when you refer to.
Yeah, now that you say that, I don't know. Actually, yeah, Schottenjäger would be probably the most knowledgeable in this thing. Schottenjäger was like on a boat for a good chunk of his life.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, it's worth knowing, and I get, like, why everything has a purpose on a boat. I just hate it. I had to, I didn't work on specifically, but I was part of a Discovery Channel thing with, like, promos and stuff, and I got to watch wonderful shows such as Naked Island, or whatever the hell, with the dating show where you're all naked on an island, because, you know, Discovery, and
that'll get some viewership.
Great Adventure Man, or whatever the fuck, the guy, the 300th show who thought he was gonna solve the DB Cooper case definitively. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a metal detector out on the airfield where he shot people and see if we can. And then they just cut to commercial. Shit. They'd be like, oh, we detected metal. Fuck, what is this? Cut to commercial. But the other show besides Moonshiners also was Deadly Crab Catching Dudes. And good God, listening to them be like, okay, yeah, I want to go take a shit, but before I do that, I gotta nail down everything in the ship and go, you know, tie myself to the Guernsey and fliggins up the jib. I'm like, I hate boats. I hate all of this. Like, if you want to do anything, it's awful, and that's to say nothing about the actual dangerous work they do. Like, the show was so over dramatized. They'd be like, and then 80 miles north on the seaworthy, whatever the hell the name of the ship was. They'd go over there, and then they would just cut to the captain. He's like, well, you know, there's crabs out there, and we gotta get the crabs, and so the detector says there's over there east, so we're going east, and we gotta get those crabs because, you know, we gotta get them. It's the deadliest catch. And then they'd go 40 nautical miles north on the Shippy Dippy, and then the other captain's like, oh, get those crabs. I'm like, what are we doing? What? This show is terrible. I hate it. Sorry to any boat lover.
If I'm not contributing to the conversation, it's nothing personal. My entire fucking intestinal tract is in my nose right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to lighten the, you know.
Yeah, so don't mistake my silence for disinterest. No, you don't. Oh God. Okay.
Moonshiners was fucking great too, because they're just like, there's a whole camera crew pointing at this illegal operation, and then the cops show up. What? How did they find us? Oh my God! How are we gonna get out of this jam?
None of this was staged, I guarantee. By golly, there's a couple.
Hey, Victus!
Oh, hey, Banjo-Kazooie 98. How appropriate. Thank you for the follow. There's a couple mumbo tokens in this room that are just honey traps. Like, you can get it. It's a permanent addition. You won't die.
I think you're fine. You have one transformation?
Un singular left, and I believe it's... How's everyone doing? We're doing good. We're in Rusty Bucket Bay, so...
Banjo-Kazooie's here!
Yeah, hey,
That's the
Banjo,
guy!
How did you solve Rusty Bucket Bay? Because I did it as a kid, and I remember it being heart-wrenching then. But yeah, we have one more transformation. I want to say it's 25.
I believe it is 25.
What we need, so we're close.
I don't think it's worth engine room.
Yeah,
rooming.
And like honestly, once we get the note situation taken care of, we can come engine room it up all we want, and it'll be fine.
Whoa! Wow!
Wow. Bear! Oh, bear!
That was the equivalent of those 13-year-old fucks on TikTok. Like, look, I'm flipping my phone over a bridge. $7,000 phone. It won't drop it. That was you just now.
That was.
Let me just punch the air and see.
So I've been having an issue the whole game, and I have... okay, so...
You overcorrect.
Well, not even overcorrect. We're gonna pause the game just to make sure nothing fucking happens and switch over. Yar. Okay, so... Pro controller, right? You see, Sean, you can't see it, but you know what a fucking controller looks like. See the positioning of the A and the B buttons, okay? And you're seeing a camera, so, flip it, reverse it in your head. But A and B, bottom to top, bottom to right. The buttons on the 64, I kept thinking like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel, they're up to the left. It goes bottom to left on the 64. So every time time I'm like pulling one of those like old, like decaying snatches of muscle memory from, my teens, it keeps fucking me up because the controller is physically different now. So I keep hitting punch when I mean to be pressing the jumpy. And it's sometimes screwed me up. Oh, are you getting on the bus now, Sai? I mean, the VOD will be there. It'll be sad to see you go, but the VOD will be there for your later enjoyment, where you can watch. When you wonder later why I'm bald, you can watch in real time as my hair, I rip it out.
So you may have gotten the notes.
My question is, at the under room now, that's the only thing. Like, the notes in this room are cleared out, right?
Yeah.
I
don't know what you're referring to.
So there are two. I am remembering what you mean now, because there are two switches.
Yeah.
For the propellers.
Yeah.
First one I hit
they'll
over
be
there.
On a timer.
Yeah, the timer will start when I hit the second one. I cannot remember if there are notes in that room. So if there are,
you mean?
Oh, there's
like
no room
two?
under there. That's right. It's just the Jiggy in the little fucking.
You're thinking of again, memory, whatever. I think what you mean is the room with the anchor raisy up. It's kind of like under the ship, sort of. I do not fucking remember where it is. But yeah, there's like a water pit in there, and fuck. I think we're gonna enter that room eventually, and we're both gonna go, yeah, that one.
And that has nothing to do with
this switch doesn't grant you access to like.
Right. Because the propellers just have like a little cavity that it opens up, not a whole room like I was thinking.
Yeah, and you saw it with the first switch. They slowed down halfway.
Okay, well then
so
in that case...
now your question becomes, do you want to come back here?
Oh, I will absolutely come back here once.
Yeah.
We are on note time now. The question is, can I get out of this room alive? Because the camera is playing the coy angle thing.
Ugh. Yeah.
Shit, alright. Okay.
God, I see you correcting course on the camera angle shenanigans.
I think I can just...
I believe that is fall damage. I think I've done or seen this room enough times to know that that is fall damage from up there.
Yeah.
Right, who knows? We'll never test it. I'll never tell.
Nothing gives me a straight line. Shit. Too much. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Moving on. Watch.
You're kind of your own worst enemy here.
Watch, I somehow missed one, and it's gonna come back to bite me.
Oh, you're gonna miss a stupid amount, like 3 or something.
Okay.
Banjo-Kazooie themed escape room. Yeah, it just slowly fills up with oil.
It's entirely Rusty Bucket Bag themed. Like,
Yeah.
what about the rest of the game? It's a rich tapestry. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you're asking that question, that tells me you haven't played the game. You don't know. I hate the engine room.
No one in their entire life has ever said "wah-hey." That's not a thing. Why are you trying to convince me, game? Whimsical child cartoons. Wah-hey! Wahoo!
Who does this whimsy? There's stuff up here on the smokestacks. Did I come up here? No, I died.
You had, yeah. There was a Jiggy and notes on the connecting bridges.
That's right. I know I got the Jiggy. I can't fucking see. Oh my God. All I want is a straight angle. I was
gonna say it might be British.
I've got Nigel Thornberry in my head. Just Tim Curry at his most British, and yeah, it sounds like something you would say.
Wah-hey! And then Boggy says it, right?
Yeah.
On the sled.
Yeah. There's the bus. Oh, okay. Well, best of luck on the bus. If you suddenly disappear, know that we'll be thinking about you. Except me, because I'll just be thinking about all of my sins as I plummet to my again.
I'm just trying to think of the scenario. Like, did you have fun with your game, little Johnny? Mother, I was contemplating all my sins. As the mammalian fur, soaked with petroleum death, was slowly seeping into me. I don't know. Such a macabre turn you added on there.
That's what Rusty Bucket Bay does to me. I don't know what else to say. Shit. Oh,
okay, so it's at this point. All right. So I've gone and made myself nervous about whatever the hell that room is, where you raise the anchor. So you can do a couple of things. You can painstakingly look for the portholes, like there's one, for example.
So notice the difference in the texture between the portholes.
Yeah.
It is subtle, but on the left, I can do this. You can actually see, now that I should have said this before I poked it, but you can see the level geometry poke out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That might be because last time I played this, it was on a CRT monitor and it wasn't a resolution where you could notice such things.
Yeah, so you could do every single one of these, because there will be like 4.5 notes in each one, and then go to the outer like bay sort of area. But I really don't know what the best practices are, because
I can't
this level sucks.
Yeah, I don't remember. See, now you got me thinking there's a fucking entrance on the underside of the ship, but I don't think that's true.
It's not. No, you don't enter through the ship. I don't fucking remember. Or no, do you swim in? It's wherever the dolphin is, and then you just follow the anchor up, right? That's what it is. You might be able to peek over the side. and just kind of. Yeah, that's why we're thinking it's like under, but it's more like on the side. And then there's like an entire room down there, and it's quite formidable in terms of challenge. That's gonna hurt you, so just be aware.
Not anymore.
Bus Wi-Fi? Damn, are you in, like, Elysium? Like, what?
Wow.
That's just a thing they say on the side of the bus. That doesn't actually work.
There was some talk a while ago about installing, like, a free public touch the stove. A free public touch the stove. No, a free public, like, citywide Seattle Wi-Fi network a few years ago, because, you know, Seattle, tech bubble, nerd shit.
Yeah. I feel like every city just says that every 3 years. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have robo butlers fucking change your baby's diapers for you, and it'll all run on the cloud, and it'll work.
There has been no progress toward that, as far as I can think. Pizza Tower. I have seen a couple of people play Pizza Tower. It looks amazing. I might check it out. But I have not played it myself yet because I've been otherwise occupied the last few days with things.
I've heard of that one, but it's got me hooked in the first half. Pizza.
You've got. I still will make. Speaking of pizzas, I will still sometimes make the pizza thing that you showed me how to make back.
They're fucking tasty. I don't know what it is. Less crust, maybe. It just goes straight to the flavor towns.
It's like just super easy. Like it's literally just like a sandwich. It's like a wrapped tortilla with like oil, sauce, pepperoni, and you bake it in the oven for a little bit. And it's like fuck you, great, awesome. Like fuck you in a delicious way.
Yeah. That's the pickup line I use at the bar.
Yeah.
Hey baby, fuck you, but in a delicious way. What are you drinking? Shut up. Is it delicious? Yeah, it is. Just like you.
Ow,
in a
eyes.
Fuck you way.
My sting. Why do my eyes sting like this? What's happening? Sound Transit is free Wi-Fi? Oh, neat. They didn't last time I lived down there, but also, like, the buses became free right before I moved away. So, like, that bus system just hates me. Well, it became free, and then COVID happened, so you couldn't ride the bus.
But yeah, if you're determined to finish the ship, you should walk around the edge. Because I saw you missed a porthole, but you took a errant shortcut.
One of those portholes. I wanted to get the. I think there's just the 3 tubes. I got the tubes.
3 tubes?
I know.
There's at least 2 ports.
I know this will open at some point. I don't remember how.
You gotta pay. You gotta shit in the hole.
Oh, yeah. We haven't really engaged with those yet, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's one. Shoot eggs into those holes to pay your tolls. Insert whatever Nightman Cometh lyrics you prefer now. Oh, there we are.
There's that might not even be the porthole I was thinking, actually. So on the Always Sunny in Philadelphia DVD for that season, they have the live recordings of The Nightman Cometh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun, and they just do like a fun little like, oh, here's everyone lining up outside before the show, and you know, like that classic documentary kind of stuff. And they do like little interviews with the audience out front and everything. And there were some boys, you know, out on the town, like, oh yeah, we're going to see the show, and they asked, the one guy didn't even know where he was. He was just like, oh yeah, we're going to see a show. And they asked him, oh, do you like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the musical episode? He's like, oh yeah, I love that. The Nightman Cometh. And I'm like, it has broken my brain. They informed him at that moment that was the episode they were going to see. He's like, oh yeah, I love it. The Nightman cometh. I'm like,
you
I
say
don't.
this into the camera so we have a soundbite.
I'm like, buddy, they say it in the What? I've just never. Just like way, no one has ever said that word. Ever.
Cometh.
Yeah, I think it's like diagonal from where you are, if I'm correct. He might be doing a bit. I hope so.
Sometimes, yeah, with the nature of that show, the latitude with which they do bits is quite broad. If I can phrase that any more weirdly.
It's been in my head rent-free for like 15 years. But yeah, he was so jovial about it with like his like little uptick at the end. Cometh! I'm like, what? Stop!
Yeah, you can see the hexagonal, like
yeah.
little, yeah.
Just like in real life.
That's how portholes. Captain's quarters. Yes, I can.
Wow, that was mean.
Yeah, normally you can...
I thought you did that correctly.
Yeah, normally you can start the peck ahead of time. I guess the depth was just a little weird.
Yeah, not from the side like normal. So is this the only way in and out of the captain's quarters? A tiny hole in the wall?
I'll be in my quarters. No one bother me. He opens the window and scrambles up undignified. What do we got? We got...
So you did a majority, if not all, of the ship weirdness.
43 remaining. Let's do the big external lap, because that'll get a bunch. And then we can panic.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. There'll be plenty of time for panicking, kids.
Ugh. I feel like I've just made a huge mistake, like I'm missing something obviously dangerous that I should have done first.
I mean, it all kind of sucks. I mean, you got the green Jinjo, you got the propeller.
Oh yeah, no, like again, that is all later pain. That is future. Like just in sheer terms of notes.
Yeah, there might be notes by the Jinjo. I forgot.
Shit. The only thing that matters right now are these little DT fellas.
Yeah.
Listen,
I believe they're chromatic notes.
When I was in fucking elementary school, fucking eighth notes were DTs and quarter notes were DAs.
Yep.
That's just how it be.
And 16th were E-andas. One E-anda. All right.
Oh, I can pay the toll again. But that'll take it. Will that?
Wait, you can? I'm not. I didn't know you could. To make it more. To be able to get more bridge. No. Maybe double. What
the fuck?
Is this video games?
I have never even video gamed. Mumbo token mine. Fuck you.
You have 10 gold feathers.
I do, but I wanted to get that just to prove a point because I did not know I could move the bridge like that.
All right. So right now there are notes, obviously, and then
if I fall in there, I'm basically dead.
So yeah, nice. Yeah, all those things. You completed my thoughts.
Oh.
Nice. Love this song.
It's a good song. Fuck, I forgot about this room. The notes in this room. Should I have even come into this room?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, there they are. Oh,
besides, like, what is? I don't remember that water on the floor there. Like, what? Like I'm saying it implies that there's something underneath, but yeah, I don't remember this.
What do we gotta do? Up. Is that good water? Is that like the one amount of good water?
It looks. I don't. Who the fuck knows? I was gonna say I see like the oily sheen on it.
Oh
but,
no, I'm seeing the rainbows. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, hey, look, and bitey fish.
I'm going to say, and I think the shark is in there.
Hello, bitey fish.
It's almost as bad.
Yeah, all of this is bad. How do I get out of here?
The shock pad? No, there's no shock pad.
There's a shock pad over to Banjo's left. Right there. That.
I mean, I guess we're in for a penny now. Like, just
yeah, I mean,
go get the notes and see what those eggs over there might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what is the safest way. Like, okay, we wait for the fish to be over here, so we don't have to worry about that. And it's worth noting that the fucking water doesn't hurt. That's not good.
Oh, so just get on a crate.
Oh god. Oh, this is all awful. Oh shit.
There you go. Come toward the camera. No, there was floor there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, fuck you, green slimy man.
And I remember how to get out now. But get the notes first, and then we'll worry about it then.
Oh, hey. In my life that just flashed before my eyes, I remembered where I left my car keys.
There you go. Therapeutic danger gaming. Okay.
Do I have to swim out of here? That's what I was afraid.
You go to the left, and because well, actually, I don't know where it goes. Honestly, I was gonna tell you it leads to that little like pool area, but I think that's something else.
Ugh, fucking hell. All right.
It's not so bad. Like, go as far left as you can.
Over here,
and then just yeah.
We're gonna hug the wall. We're gonna give this every fucking. See if we can't even.
And then there it is.
There we are.
Oh, you found the dolphin.
Hi, dolphin. Not right now. Shit.
There's the ladder. Salvation.
Found the dolphin. Dolphin can deal with its own bullshit right now.
Yeah, they can breathe
thank
underwater.
God. Yep, that's how dolphins.
So this is Rusty Bucket Bay.
Yep, this is just how it go. Just another day in the life of a rusty buccaneer.
So don't fall in there. You like have to at one point though go in there, right?
Yeah, and there's a hole in the fence. There's a hole down there. Shit.
I think that's the way out.
Yeah, once you get inside that house. There's the hole in the fence. Okay.
Hey!
This is
straight camera.
Yeah, this is uncharacteristically kind of you, game. Gotta love them 90-degree angles.
Sub to Raqus to unlock Banjo-Kazooie speedrun.
Oh, there's no one. Okay, so we gotta go into that.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so then there's...
That's the whimsical set piece where they're like, you go, and this one is this way, but the other one is that way.
Okay, so... 3 notes there. The battery acid will hurt you if you fall in. I don't remember if it does 1 or 2 honeycombs.
I
of
swear
damage.
there's a shark in there. Just because, like...
Just also? Just
Yeah.
because the room
I
of
thought I
rotating
remembered
knives.
it being even worse, like...
And also the rotating knives, and they punch you in the face, because why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so we wanna... Shit. Shit! Probably behoove us to find some honeycomb.
If you die right now, that's the same as getting 100 notes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... Yep. Talking about sharks and toxic sludge reminds me of the game. Oh, I think I know. Is that the one that was a James Bond game, but then they lost the rights and had to rename everything?
You gotta press the button. I'm gonna go move my dog.
Yeah. Oh, platformer, different game.
Hey.
The one I'm thinking of was called, like, the Stealth Affair or something. Operation Stealth, that's it. Yep. With John Glaves, yep. Yeah, I remember there's a thing in there about, like, there's, like, a shark pit because every James Bond villain just owns a fucking shark pit because why the hell not?
I remember that company, Apogee. What do I know them for?
We have lifted the cage. That's great.
That might be timed, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It can time itself out, and I'll deal with it later. I haven't even been keeping track of what fucking jiggies we got. Okay, so can I double up the toll on this one to make it not so fucking skinny and narrow?
No. It'll make it worse.
It'll cut the bricks in half.
Was it Commander Keen? I definitely played that, but I'm wondering if that's the one that burned in my mind.
Commander Keen was id Software. I know that just because there was like a running gag that Commander Keen is the nephew of, or the grandson or something of BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I could trade some gold feathers for health, which might not be a bad
So you're
idea.
shooting for 97 notes right now?
Yeah. No,
Well, we'll kill these fuckos. We'll get health.
I'll get some health.
Fucko killer. And I think one of the,
Oh.
wow. Okay. One of the captain's quarters or something has left over.
Oh, yeah.
But fuck if I remember where that is.
Oh, was it the Doom Marine? I thought it was BJ Blazkowicz. Oh, there's plenty of fuckos to kill for health. Oh, we're fine. Oh! I see. Sorry, I misread the sentence at first. Everyone is a descendant of BJ Blazkowicz.
No. Why not? And then, yeah, there was that recent Wolfenstein game, right? With his 2 daughters or something.
Oh, the Young Blood or whatever it was. Young Guns. Young...
Yeah. Some pun that's been done a million times, yes.
Because there was the Old Blood, which I've heard is really good, and then they tried to capitalize on that with the Young whatever and made it a co-op focus, and that's just not really my thing.
Oh, I don't know about the Old Blood. I played New Colossus and New World Order, whatever the like new revival games are.
I haven't played them yet, but Old Blood I think was like a standalone downloadable side story to the New Colossus.
Oh, okay.
In Secret Agent, water is deadly, but every so often there would be a shark in a pool of water. The shark does damage, but if you're in the position where the shark would kill you, the water would kill you also. Yeah, like, I already have a death imminent. We don't need multiple redundant murders. Thank you, game.
I know. The old games were lousy with that shit. Just like this trapped in a loop, complete programmer oversight. Like, oh, geez, I didn't think of that angle. I guess you're extra dead.
Oh my god, just get excited and blow up. Not like that.
You can wing blam them. Okay.
That's true.
Wing blam.
The camera is in cahoots.
Yeah, that was rough.
Okay.
Is it just those 4 notes now?
Yeah. And I didn't even need to do all that. Whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna go trade a gold feather or two for some honeycombs, because all of the fucking health I just gathered went down the goddamn chute. Secret Agent, very good. Got a remaster on Steam that added more than 16 colors. Cool. I've never heard of it. I will add it to my list of recommendeds. Fuck you, bees. Gonna use all my feathers. Okay.
Bet you wish you didn't get those ones on the bridge now.
Yeah.
That showed you. Okay, yeah, so now the toll is over there.
On the entirely opposite side of the world. Great.
Well, go on top of the crates first. I think there's something.
Oh yeah, the middle. You're right. Hi.
Way.
Ahoy hoy.
The Jinjo might be the only thing in here.
I think you might be right. I'm not seeing any. Unless they're hidden like.
I don't think the game was that dick.
Shit. One.
Nice.
Okay. Back. We're back on top, baby. Revel in that comfort for 3 nanoseconds.
Yeah, I think the Jinjo is the hidden mechanic, as you say. Like, not notes.
I sometimes forget I can just do this. Like, it's almost like they included this feature for a reason. Never trust game. I'm gonna just give this room a pretty good once over, because we're starting to come to the tippy top of Note Tower here, so. The summit is in sight. We've made our final base camp. Yeah, not seeing any.
3 of our team have died.
Yeah. The fucking, like... Sherpas, by the way, who do, like, literally 3 times as much work as the jackasses who are climbing Everest. Like, they're the ones...
It is wild to me that Everest reached, like, the tourism levels that it has.
To, like, drastic and just deathly effect. Like, oh god. Everest people are some of the worst fucking, like, useless, upper middle class, influencer type douchebags I've ever seen.
Is there a ladder you can use?
I think my best bet is going to be get on the crane and take that to the ship.
Well, I meant to get to across that, yeah.
Oh, and then, sorry, from there back to the beginning and work my way around the other side. Nope, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I...
Yep,
That's why I'm wondering if there's a ladder there.
Yeah, I see your point. Well, time to investigate.
'Cause obviously you can get over there, but...
Yeah. Because I have 16 more and then the 3 in Green Jinjo Death Goo.
Well, there's definitely some in the anchor room. There's like a little pool that you haven't swam in yet.
You're right. There's the...
I think.
There is... that building.
Yes.
Oh, which
and I forget if there's notes by there's like a mini boss in this level.
Yeah. Oh, good job, Bear. So we've got this building and the dolphin is down there. I'm in Gobi Valley right now, and let me tell you, 2 different banjo songs playing at once.
Joker.
Look, time to get the makeup. My brain went away.
It's because Gobi's not chromatic, so it's fucking with your natural Circadian isms.
Yeah, Gobi is clearly Pharyngean.
This might be where the shark is, actually. I'm in fact, I'd put money on it. That's how you want to get there.
Yep.
Yep.
Snacker. Shit. Fuck me. Surface.
Oh, cool! It preserves your
your
oxygen
partial
wastage.
your death.
Yeah.
Good job, game. Good job. Ah! Oh my god! What? What the fuck is this back hop? No fucking wave dashy bullshit from you. Be dead.
I think the honeycomb is in here. I believe it's the witch switch, and then the honeycomb's like up.
Which means I did not need to come into this room right now.
Oh, or the honeycomb. So I've. Did that hurt you? You didn't even kill him?
What? Fuck the beak bomb. The beak bomb sucks. Well, I got the honeycombs. And
There's
now
got to be more in here. I'm willing it into existence. More things. 16 notes. Let's go.
A fucking purpose.
I suppose you could try and kill this guy. That's exactly how I pictured it. There, that's it. Now you're health. Now you are health.
Now I am health. But the problem is, now I gotta swim out. Get up
You gotta swim
through
out
the hole
to
in
the
fence,
left.
To the left, not get eaten by the shark. Get through the hole and then get onto...
I think there's a ladder very near there, so...
There's a ladder pretty close in either direction, but I think left out the hole is closer.
Yeah. Reset your shit, yeah. Like, get out of the water first.
Yeah, well, I gotta fly up and get the honeycomb first. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a gauge on... Okay, that's a while. There's a lot longer between oxygen ticks than I think. Okay.
Well, in here, but the second you leave, it's... Isn't... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
The time...
Above the water, yes.
Yes.
Below...
I think it's the same time, it just takes 2 at a time.
No, I was watching earlier. It's...
Is it faster?
Yeah, it's just faster.
Great. Wonderful. So it really takes your oxygen like 3 or 4 times as fast. Thanks, water. God. I get it. Flap, flap, flap.
Yeah, this is just big water. Drink Red Bull.
That movie...
You're flipping way too early.
Time was a little too late.
You got the right idea. I thought you had it. That's... Oh my god, what are these hitboxes? This is Nintendo 64. Like...
They're better than the gold mouse statue in Space Station Silicon Valley. I'm just gonna bring that up every stream now.
How are you so consistently now? Yeah.
Happy Feet fucked me up. That movie fucks you up a little bit at the end. Okay. And breathe, Banjo. 16 notes to go. We can do this. Get your little flippy jump rope arm.
Stretch.
Psych yourself up. Be good and limber. Remember what Jesse Eisenberg said in that zombie movie.
Shoot twice.
Limber up. Fucking Lex Luthor. Let's go.
Okay, good run up. Okay, so you... There you go. That's it. Okay, that's good.
All right. The shark did not get me. And if I do the little flappy jumpy, I can stay out of the water longer.
I don't think that matters at all.
I'll move slightly faster, and we lived. Okay.
I mean, I'm only saying that because, like, I had that same mentality, and then the oxygen still went down, and I don't know if it, like, resets, if it knows, if it had the programming fortitude to know you were out of the water or what.
And center. Okay. I need to take a short break.
Yeah, hit save real quick.
Yeah.
Save your progress.
I hate you. And we'll be back shortly. I'm in the middle of a sub drive. Feel free to buy some gift subs or sub yourself if you're interested in Legacy of Kain lore streams, Fallout New Vegas, Tender Loving Care, or Five Nights at Freddy's to watch me suffer. I've already bought the game. The jackass already has my money. I'm not spending anything new on it, and I just hear it's a miserable experience. But watching streamers in pain is an engagement thing, right? And yeah, follow the channel if you're not. It helps me out. I appreciate it. And I'll be back in like 5. How fucking, like, shitty is it gonna be if we start up after the break and then immediately just, like, die, start all over again? Go fuck yourself. T-Sot loves watching people suffer. Oh, also, they found the thing! They found the Australian radiation pellet! Hooray!
All right, I saved your game for you.
Oh, good, thank you.
And look at that, you have 23 Mumbo tokens.
That's so many Mumbos. If I could trade, I would just absolutely trade like 1 Mumbo per note right now and just be done with it if I could do that. If that was
Right. I was thinking earlier, like, yeah, like 10 red feathers could equal a gold one or something.
Yeah.
This is what this game needs. It needs some RPG elements, some crafting,
yep.
gathering resources for 30 hours, accomplishing nothing. Winding dialogue trees that change minimal, if noticeable at all, effects in the end game. Squeezing your 5-hour experience into 83 hours and boasting about how enriching the experience is. That's
Banjo-Kazooie in Dying Light 3.
Crafting's fine when it's, you know, a forethought in a game that had crafting in mind and not just halfway crammed in at the end, because that game over there was AAA and won awards, so we need it too.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Last of Us has like a wonderful crafting system that does, you know, very well and ties into not only like the environment but the themes of the game and reinforces everything very, very good.
Yeah, psychic speaking my language now. If Kazooie's socialist, then she'll let you ride on her back. But if she's anarcho-totalitarian, then you're on your own.
Having the ending being hiked up as a choices matter system, but depending entirely on a single action after an 18-minute unskippable cutscene, less than 15 minutes from the end of the film. I mean, game. Yeah, we'll just go. You know what? We need to give Banjo some like.
Y'all get me.
we need to give Banjo some augments, and this will be like the even more Deus Ex prequel than Human Revolution.
Yeah, but that'll only be like the not so great ending. Oh, there's some Norts.
There's some noties?
There's some Norts.
Oh my god. I really need you, Mr. Sentient Box of TNT with eyes, to be more, like, confident in your skills.
Ruthless.
Yeah, okay. Once he starts flashing, the jig is up.
Alright, there might just be
There's
a
literally
Jinjo down there. The pink Jinjo is below you.
Yes, I don't care right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to establish that that's all there is.
Yes. No, we're on the same page there. Yes. There is no reason to bother with that area right now. I was looking for, and I might have to... I might be fighting the draw distance gods here a little bit. I can't remember if I looked up here, but let's...
What's this old game? I want to say it was Dead to Rights, but it wasn't Dead to Rights because I know that was a different game. It was this other, like, police cops game, and it had so many branching storylines. I think Snoop Dogg was in it.
Oh!
It was so stupid.
True Crime Streets of LA.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, and it tricked you because it was PS2 era. Like, oh, there's all these separate endings, and it was just like you changed like nothing.
Like
you did it, and
if you did them all, a few of them went in real wild places. Like fucking, my dad was a kung fu god, and I had to fight, you know, Lao Pei and his 4 dragon mistresses and some shit.
I remember that. Okay,
but like,
fair.
That was like 1 or 2 of the 27 endings or whatever the fuck that game had, and the rest were all very much like, yay, you beat the triad. Good job. How do I fucking...
Oh, yeah. How do you? So let's go on the smokestacks or something. You need elevation.
Ah.
Yeah. Then you climb that rope.
I see. And we do have toxic sludge left. There is 3 there. I'm saving that for last because that way, if I get them, I don't have to worry about getting back out alive. And that, oh, That's how you open up down there, which also might have some notes in it. Oh, and we didn't do the dolphin.
I don't think there's notes down there. I could be wrong, but I will.
Oh, hey.
I'll
Switch.
put my money on there's not notes down there. Only because you will basically die if you go down there.
Yeah.
But I'm fairly certain what you're about to do will get you partway there, and then I think the anchor room
Might be it.
is it, yeah.
Well, fortunately, this will...
All plans.
Oh, I'm so good at video games.
Alpha behavior. Alpha gaming.
What was
So
I was
you want 9 notes?
8. 9.
There's-
You're right. 9.
Okay.
While we were cooking dinner last night, Sid mentioned this this post she read from some like type A alpha male jack off on Twitter.
Type A. There's so many denotations of this thing.
Sigma grind, fucking.
I'm trying to commit to the bit and lean into it with my alpha wolf thing, but it's hard, man. I can't even. I don't know all the things.
And even just like anytime I try to like, play off that character for a joke, I get half a sentence in and just want to like fucking cringe up my own asshole and just pop out of it. Like Nibbler eating himself to just get out of the universe. Like that. Yeah. That's how I feel.
But yeah, sorry, you were talking about your
she was
section R.
She fucking was reading this post.
Dude. Yeah.
Because I was cooking, the burgers, and it was just like, do you want a medium? Do you want a medium rare? And like I'm solidly a medium when it comes to my red meat, right? And this post was like, I'm an alpha male. I like my steaks rare and my beer cold and my fucking noodles al dente and like I didn't realize
my orange is unpeeled.
I didn't realize being an alpha male just was like having very specific food preferences everywhere.
Yeah. And I know this is low-hanging fruit, and I please forgive me for what I'm about to say. It's nothing bad, so nothing like that. But I want the opportunity to say it. Why is putting a giant dick-shaped thing in your mouth the epitome of manliness? How did they land on that? Why are they so afraid of homosexuality and everything, and then drinking scotch, penis cigar in mouth at all times?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even like against smoking necessarily. I used to be all like, yeah, it's bad for you, and it is.
I remember.
But like, yeah.
I've quit though, so.
It's just funny to me. Like they really just don't acknowledge that one.
Time for second bus. Well, maybe second bus will have Wi-Fi just like the first bus. No, Sai, you have to stay if you leave. You're my good luck charm. I only have 9 more notes. The final 3 are taunting me.
Yeah, so yeah, you can either get brave or go in the anchor room.
So yeah, I'm wondering now.
Getting into the anchor room isn't as hard because there's no shark there. I thought there was, but
getting it, will it be? Because the idea is we save whatever the last one is for something that if we don't have to worry about getting out alive, it eases the burden a bit, right? And I'm wondering, is this or that gonna be the better use of that playing that card, Based
on your 3D, shadow geolocation difficulties and camera and everything, I'm guessing the anchor room is marginally easier by a hair's breadth. Because if you like fall in the sludge here, you could probably just frantically swim over to it and be like, I got the last one. There are dangers in the anchor room, though. That is true.
So I'm thinking,
and I hope I'm correct, but yeah, neither are like great.
Yeah, we're not in for a good time either way. But I'm thinking if we start here, then that way if things fuck up, we can flail our way toward the steps.
Yeah, and just when you see the shadow, just beak slam.
And we do have full health. I think it's Beak Buster.
Buster, thank you.
Yeah, because I
knew it was B something.
I got a little confused because I think this is Beak Buster, this is Beak Barge, and I kept wanting to call this Beak Buster. And then I remembered, oh no, one of them is just Barge for some reason.
Yeah, Barge or Barrage? Probably not Barrage.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Moose. Oh, you gotta stop.
Oh.
You gotta throw the controller.
Just across the room.
Yeah. As soon as...
One down. And arguably the hardest one. Fuck it!
Yep. If you're gonna overcorrect, just go to the next one. Nicely done.
Oh my god. Once again, my duodenum in my throat. Let's just cram that back down where it belongs.
Let's go smoke one. You know me, I love smoking after stressful.
You know, I've quit smoking almost 4 years ago. I haven't really had a craving yet, but fuck, now I want one right now just to get the old blood pressure back in order.
That yellow Jinjo on the buoy is what made me think the green sludge had a shark in it. Similar settings, that's why.
Right, so we're following that chain into that hole.
Yeah, and you're actually set up really nice for this now.
Okay. We got 9 more to go. Hopefully they're all in. You know what? We've come so far. Can you look up? Like we did for Mad Monster Mansion.
Yes, I can. Let's see.
How many are actually in there? Because if the answer is 9, then, you know, break out the party balloons and the fucking noisemakers.
Musical note locations on this tiny...
If the answer's less than 9, then I'm going to be sad.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Hang on.
If the answer's more than 9, I'm going to be confused.
What room is that? Okay, that's the engine room.
Which is straight to hell, done forever, no more, never again.
I think it's worse than we thought. We're at the front of the ship, is that correct? Here, let me... Okay.
I believe this is the front of the ship, yes.
Okay, so we just did the sledge, and we're looking for 9 notes. I'm trying... There's just kind of an arrow pointing... Okay, so this is the engine room. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. I think there are 0 notes in there, and I'm...
Really?
I'm glad. It's good on you for making me check.
Yeah, because, like...
I think... Okay.
2 hours in, it sure would be a shame to have to start this whole process over.
It's worse than you think, because if I'm reading this right, there are 6 notes in where the propellers are, where that fucking Jiggy is.
No. Those, I remember those. Those are along the deck. I got those already.
Oh, yes. Okay,
yeah,
well then back to looking for fine. 9. Okay, well, first of all, there's no just like group of 9 notes. Let me do some quick maths here. 8, 11, 19, 23, 26, 32, 36, 37. It's looking
like there might be 4 in there based on that one arrow. 4 is not 9, though.
Yeah, nor is it a multiple or a factor of that. We need 5 and we need 4.
I'll save this image and edit it into the video later so people in the future can see, but this is not, these are not great. I think this actually might be an image cut from the official Nintendo Power Strategy Guide. But it's not the most useful. It's a top-down 2D map of just the entire area with like notes and arrows pointing places. But the engine room is clear. There are 16 there, and I remember very clearly getting all of them, so that's fine.
I'm gonna bust out the calculator here.
Let's see. Okay, so let's start eliminating possibilities. There might be 4 in that room, but even if that is the case, we still need 5 others.
Okay, it does add up to 100. I wanted to.
We need to question everything.
If that's the case, then there's none in the anchor room.
Well, you see, there's in the bottom.
And see, this is why I said this is the worst part, because you don't know where you fit.
Well, you see the bottom left corner. There's a number 4 with 2 arrows, indicating 2 separate locations with 4 each. And one of them goes to the roof that I'm standing on right now. One of them goes right here.
Yeah.
And the other one points to the front quarter panel of the ship.
Yeah, kind of where that anchor thing is, right?
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's what that means, is there's 4 in there.
That's fine. Where are the other 5?
Yeah, like, even if that is true, 4 is not 9.
Oh! You should go on. Can you get on the ship?
Yes.
Go to the front of the ship when you do.
On the ship, you say? Fucking just
yes, aft the ship.
Just
aft the jib of the ship poop.
No, yes, but also like just on the top of the ship, not in any of the innards or the surrounding.
Yes, yeah, go toward the front.
Oh, why you grace me with this gift of something so simple in Rusty Bucket Bay?
What?
Allow me to bask in the joy of not having to fucking tiptoe for my life for a few seconds. He says as he gets bitten by that thing.
Where can you climb that rope? And then look down at the ship if it'll let you. Yeah.
I gotta get up top.
What is it? I'm looking at those 5. What is that 5 pointing to? There's a 3 in the upper left corner, the double 3, and then a 5 to the right of it. What is that?
See the one you're talking about. It's pointing basically there.
Okay.
Well, it's pointing.
All right. Well, in any case, I think you're correct with the 4, as it said, which leaves 5 unaccounted for. And
I wonder, is it pointing at that? At this pipe?
Okay.
Is it pointing... It's pointing roughly at that pipe, so maybe that's referring to the 5 in the galley here.
Okay. Well, at least minor mystery solved.
You're going to want to mop that up. That's a slipping hazard. That's...
Yeah, that's the most dangerous part of the whole level.
I mean, OSHA would say so.
Don't you mean ocean? I'm losing my mind. Okay, so that means the 5 notes on the what is that thing? The bridge leading into the ship are also pointing to the porthole directly to the left of it. I don't know if that's the one you're in right now.
No, it's not, but I can go check that area out. I see the one you mean. That would be over here. Yeah, that's the thing. Did we miss a porthole? Because that would be a great answer to this question. That would be just fucking peachy keen. Portholes are usually...
That would be very wahey.
because they're usually safe. They lead to these little tiny areas that don't really have much in the way of, oops, didn't mean to get that. Don't have much in the way of, like, insta-kill fuck you about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
That's the only, like, group of 5 that I can... Or, okay, so it's not the portal, it's that pipe, I think.
Yeah. Let's hop down this pipe. Oh, you know what?
Oh, you were in here initially and then died.
And then we died, and I don't know if we came back. Nope, we certainly didn't. Fuck off! Dynamite! Oh, good. Thank you.
Oh, that's...
Thank you for doing that thing all the way over here. Far away from me.
Very consistent with the rest of the way that's been working.
Yeah. Dynamite's perfect. No notes.
But there are notes now.
Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah! Oh my God!
Geometry. These fucking hitboxes.
I'm gonna kill you because I know I'm gonna back into you one day and just fuck my whole everything up.
Yep. Oh.
Oh no, there's a gold thing. Okay, there's 5. Now we should be good.
That's it.
Oh my God. Fuck me.
Voice of dog showing up again after we've done all the work. No.
Oh yeah. Welcome.
As usual.
We are almost done with the fucking notes.
Yeah. We did the scary part. And now we're just going on to the other ancillary scary part.
I hate this level.
We're not.
It's a nightmare.
You missed
We're
the
not
worst
even
of it.
close to the end of the woods yet. Like, this is...
well, we're close. There's one final step out of the woods, except that step is full of fucking knives and Jehovah's Witnesses carrying guns. Like, it's the most treacherous step.
Jehovah's Witnesses. And I'm picturing all the kids raising money for their basketball team with clipboards.
Shit!
In it now. Go.
All right.
You're right there. He was just helping. There it is. That's what you wanted.
Okay, up.
Yeah, there's like floating things or something. Yeah, or that. Just go in there. Yeah.
I don't care where I go as long as it's out of the water.
Right. You can take your sweet time.
What?
Wow, buddy. What is this James Bond shit you're doing?
Because I'm trying to press Y to jump because I've got the fucking numbers.
On us.
That was
Are you still playing with those?
No.
What are you using?
I've got a pro controller now.
Oh, you do?
It's just the button orientation on here is the opposite of how it was on the N64 controller. So like,
I should have tried to sell you on the 8-bit though, because that has a switch function too.
Is that the one you have?
Yeah. Like it took me a while to figure it out, but
save that health for when you leave.
Or eat it, whatever.
Or just have it land on my head. God damn it, every time. Whatever. I don't need to care. The 4 notes. Fuck it. 1.
Don't get hit 12 times in the
I will hit myself to death laughing if you die to these guys. Okay.
Same. I just want, yeah, also.
Oh my God! Oh. A sense of relief that is only matched by a doctor's phone call saying your test results came back negative, you're fine. Oh my God. Last time I had to get one of those phone calls, by the way, it was they thought I might have had like a brain tumor, and so they sent me in for an MRI. Because I was low energy. Like I told my doctor, like, hey, I get tired a lot lately. Like, what's going on? He's like, oh, you might have a tumor in your pituitary gland. Like, great, thank you. I don't. But when they called
Tuesday.
me, yeah. Jesus. So when they called me with the results, I got a text message saying, please call this number to get your things because we can't leave a voicemail or whatever. So I called them and I pushed, I put in my name and my birthday and whatever. And they're like, okay, please hold. They had me on hold for 25 minutes.
Oh, here, slice the dolphin in half.
Cut the dolphin in half. Yeah, we never actually talked to the dolphin to discover he needed help because that would involve going underwater. But yeah.
Well, now you need to go underwater.
Well, now I need to go. But it's fine because I got the notes and I can do I'm immortal. Yeah, they kept me on hold for 25 minutes just to tell me like, nah, came out clear. You're good. Like, thanks. Thanks. Everything about our medical system. Oh, sweet hell. Hello, dolphin. Or hello, where dolphin used to be.
Raqus, hurry, you might die.
Oh no! Oh wow. I'm still not gonna make it out of this alive. Whoa!
Wow, you just shit on the face of death now. You are invincible.
Okay, let's
Okay.
keep the clockwood now. One try. End the stream.
Oh, we still gotta get the witch switch. The witch switch is over here.
Also, like 6 Jiggies.
Also that. One
What
of
were
them's
you
down,
doing the whole time?
not getting anything that wasn't directly note related, except for that one room we went into that totally didn't have to, and I almost died.
You got an extra life, though. That's
yeah,
worth it.
a useful thing to have. Does Tui even have lives? Did we grow out of them by the time that came around?
I don't know, because
remember.
Donkey Kong 64 had lives.
But I think the order was Kazooie, Donkey Kong, Tui, if I remember correctly.
Right, yeah, I just know they were pretty close together, so I just assumed. Oh, well, shit, alright. What the hell do I know? Yeah, I only played it the one time.
I did, yeah. I've been meaning to pick it up again. Like, if it comes out on the Switch, this thing, what I'm currently playing, I will probably pick it up.
Alright, you should...
Yeah, no, I'm remembering now. Okay.
Just stand in the middle and feather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is a way to do it. That is viable. I don't know how many feathers I got, but... Oh, I got 8. Great. Fuck you. Fuck you, slime boss. There is a boss like this in Rogue Legacy. I don't know if you played Rogue Legacy. But you gotta do it.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember now, yes.
The super version of that boss where you're flying around and basically playing asteroids is
That's the only one I could beat.
That's exactly what I was about to say. There are 3 other super bosses I can't fucking touch.
I think I beat the eyeball one, but yeah, I didn't beat more than half. But yeah, I think...
Can't hold any more eggs.
I want to hear the sound.
Bluer eggs. Bluer eggs.
Okay.
You're gonna need those eggs later.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Specifically those eggs.
I've ruined my game. It's gonna take my note score away because I didn't have those.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say you could just stand in the corner and like bounce them off the wall and then collect them indefinitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can make it work.
Yeah. So you can just spam it and just go.
I loved physics. Time to try beak bustering that shark in the second level. Going back. Tui does not have lives. Yeah, no, I liked Tui. It's a little unfocused from what I remember, but like it tries a lot of interesting things.
That's probably its biggest flaw, to use the word flaw for lack of a better one, because yeah, it's large and it kind of lacks the like, oh yay, I beat this level, on to the next one, check off the boxes sort of a thing. But yeah, that doesn't mean it was a failure. I just it doesn't feel exactly the same, like you'd expect.
What are we missing?
Jinjos,
the propellers, the Jinjos, and
yeah, shit. I know we.
And both of those things might take multiple attempts, because the propellers involves going back into the engine room.
Fuck, yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's get the ones we do know about. Maybe inspiration will strike. Yeah, yeah. 2E is definitely, like, you can't do a level in a run and then move on to the next one. There's, like, more interconnected Metroidvania-y type design, which is fine. Like, I have a lot of games like that are, you know, I like very, very much. But there's also something to be said about, like, you know, being able to just take each level one at a time, and there are fewer and fewer of those these days.
Well, yeah, and it's just, and that's why I loosely use the word flaw, because it's like, coming off of Banjo-Kazooie, you expect, you know, not that. So to say it's like a detriment to the game is kind of a weird argument to have, because it's like, well, the first game didn't do that, and then the levels directly connect to each other in a way that the first game didn't. You're like, oh, geez, okay, I have to mentally catalog how this works, and then yeah, you're trying to work on one thing, and then it forces you into another thing, and then by the time you're done, you're like, okay, yeah, this was good. I just didn't know that going in.
Every single Jinjo is a nightmare now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, there's the hidden one, the sludge one, the buoy one, and the other one I don't know the location of.
And the one that Mom and Dad didn't love.
Oh, it's on the end of that bridge that you paid the toll on.
Oh, yeah. The zigzaggy one that I didn't want to bother with at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of them are potential insta-death nightmare positions. Great. Thanks, Jinjos. Making my job easy. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, you almost... He's got his face on the buoy.
It's mine. I belong here in the corner in sludge hell.
Let's see.
Don't make me leave my home. Where is that? Jiggy.
Over in front of Banjo is the room with the honeycomb, which is
nothing
anymore.
Wow.
Fuck you, Snacker.
Why is there a shark here, in addition to this?
We had a whole conversation about this earlier.
Because fuck you.
Because you're a dirty communist and your family doesn't love you. Let's see. There was one in this building, I think?
We kind of mentally abandoned the... Oh, yeah, because you had to swim out. Wait, yeah, what the hell?
There was one... No, it was on the ship. Because I remember there were 3, like, sailor dudes running around. Well, let's go get Green. I think earlier this was the one that was being nice to us and giving us, like, a perpendicular, and now it's like, oh, shit! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. My boss yelled at me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when, like, oh, yeah, I wasn't supposed to give you that discount on the thing. One time I was at traffic court for a speeding ticket. And,
intentional, I assume.
Yeah, he's just being dangerous now. He's a bad boy. He's doing all the danger moves.
Yeah, what's your favorite Aerosmith song? Mine's "Living on the Edge."
Wow, that shadow did not appear. I was like, what is you doing? Oh,
Into the battery acid.
you nailed it every other time, and then right at the.
Anyway, you were in traffic court.
Oh yeah, so I was like 17 speeding ticket, and I'm up, standing there in front of the judge, and he's like, okay, you owe, $70,000 for the ticket plus a surcharge, and I'm like, what? And then he does like the absent-minded thing. He's like, oh, damn, yeah, I was supposed to charge that last guy a surcharge. I forgot. Anyway, young man, you owe a surcharge. I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, well, if you want to see like where it goes, you'll have to go online. I'm like, no, like, I don't care who gets it. Why are you just charging me it arbitrarily? Also, can you forget to charge me? Like,
you forgot the last guy.
You're so boldly claiming that you suck at your job. Like, can you just like not charge me money for no reason? I think it was more than the ticket. I'm like, what? Oh, just the charge. Just the being alive tax. There's a pizza place I order from online. This is why I don't order online. I was having a
it's always $1 million fucking dollars.
Yeah. There's the support local fee. It's just tacked on there. Support local fee. I'm like, that's what I'm doing by patronizing you and not a Domino's. Why are you punishing me for?
One of my favorite examples of that, and this happened this was around the time of the 2020 elections, right? So like the presidential thing was, kind of forefront on everybody, but, also, and you actually might have, because this was mostly California, this was happening. Uber was trying to change a lot of employer laws. And like, they were basically trying to make it so that you could classify whoever you want as an independent contractor, so you don't have to pay insurance and fees and things. And in addition to that awful thing Uber was doing, because Uber is just a terrible fucking company, they were also completely separate from that fucking anti-constitutional, anti-labor bullshit they were pulling. As a totally different thing, there had been a cap placed on delivery fees during lockdown because, people are going to have to be ordering food a lot. And so they decreed you can't charge more than like a $3 delivery fee or something. Well, Uber charged the $3 delivery fee, and then a separate fee started appearing on their things, just called, in my case, it was called a Tacoma fee.
Okay, yep.
And if you looked at the little information, it's like, well, Congress has decided that we can't increase the delivery fee over such a bit, so this is to supplement what that fee would have been. Like, what the fuck? How is that allowed? Sorry, what? The court of common sense says go fuck yourself. That's like the support local thing that I was. Yeah.
Your example pisses me off way more, but the thesis on all of those things being like, yeah, just name it anything. Have 6 of them. Who cares?
We want all your money fee to get us all of your money.
Like the align 2 pieces of bread together on the sandwich fee. Like it could be anything.
Did you want not pus on that sandwich? Well, you gotta pay the not pus fee.
Yeah, we'll take care of that for you. Like that. Yeah, we'll just
at a small extra charge.
Or the best is when it's just like fees. Subtotal, taxes, maybe delivery charge on there, fees. That's it.
Also, delivery charge does not go to your driver. Like, well, who the fuck does it go to? Because they're the ones doing the delivery. Oh,
yeah, the onus is on us now. We're the asshole. Oh, by the way. Oh, there's the Jiggy.
Which, don't get me wrong, by the way, tip your fucking delivery driver. But also, we have to do that because their boss is just awful.
So, you two might remember about this. So, and
it's already a failed run.
Yeah. There was a pizza place at our college that was at the bottom of the hill. Like, it was the most prominently
Banjo's nose goes floppy, and it's adorable.
I'm watching, yeah. But yeah, I mean, there were several pizza places, all of them better than this one. But this prominently placed one, everyone ordered from because it was the first one. You know, you're a freshman. I know about this one. I'll go there. And
before I ask, are we deliberately not saying the name for any particular reason?
Oh no, it's just like if I say Sammy's Pizza, like what?
Okay,
how does that?
Well, that was going to be my question. Was are you referring to Sammy's or Gino's? Because they were both
Gino's.
Oh, Gino's was the one that just like closed in the middle of the night one night because like the guy owed money to the mob and just ran off.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to clarify in my head.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. But everybody knew about this infamous delivery guy. Everybody knew him. This guy, like, we were all poor college students, so and this was before, the inflation, and it might have even been before that sweet spot before 2008. And
before the economy just imploded.
Yeah, when nobody had money in anything. But anyway, yeah, we didn't have really money to give. So this guy was known far and wide as the delivery guy who would get in his car, leave, and come back to harass you that you didn't tip him enough. And that's, and like, again, like $2-3 or whatever the hell it was, it didn't matter. It wasn't enough.
As to spite people.
Yeah.
Because they spited you. You are no longer the better man.
Yeah, but the worst part of that story is not that he was a prick, but he would say things like, if you keep shortchanging us like that, we're gonna have to add a delivery fee. Like, he was holding this thing over your head, this idea that, we're being nice to you. We're not charging you all this extra money. We're benevolently allowing you to decide via tips how much you value us. See, we're not charging. All those other places don't give you a delivery fee. So it's like, okay, so does that supplement the driver or not? Because now we have to do both. So I don't know what.
Well, nowadays the answer is no, because nowadays, like, the owners have decided, like, oh, we get to keep that money as well. And you know what? Sometimes they'll also keep the fucking tips. Like, any place you've ever gone that has a tip jar, like a physical glass jar that you put paper dollar bills into, sometimes the owner will just come in and empty out the tip jar and be like, yeah, I need this for expenses, and leave. Yeah. And then go spend it on, I don't know, Oreo cookies and blow.
Yeah. And it'll be at a place that doesn't accept cash either. No cash, we're cashless. Card only. Tips are okay.
I mean, I always try to give tips in cash when possible so that it stays off people's taxes, but, like, Jesus Christ, the fucking owners just need to get shot. Parody in Minecraft. Like, they're bad people, is what I'm saying. Capitalists are bad people.
So you found the other Jiggy that I was unaware of and forgot, but then I went and forgot the one we knew. Oh no, Jinjo and propellers.
Jinjo and propellers, yes.
Oh, and he's in the middle crate. Is that who you're looking for, the Jinjo?
The blue one?
Yeah, he's hidden
in there
behind the. Remember, you couldn't like physically see him.
In that crate down below me.
Yeah.
Those, okay. Which is hilariously illegal. Yeah, it's illegal, but like the question is, who is stopping me from doing it in this moment? No one. Then I'm gonna do it because the laws don't apply apparently. Fucking crooks.
Yeah, I don't mind paying for the service of delivery. Like, that's, I'm choosing not to go get it. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'll just go get it myself because it's way cheaper. And that was before they charged all these like wacky internet fees and delivery fees and, the
money fees.
The what's the word I'm looking for?
Antifa tricked my wife into
opportunity.
divorcing me fee.
You have to pay a fee in order to tip us fee. Like, just the opportunity.
And it's almost like all of this could be cut out if the people who actually make the pizzas and deliver them just told the person who doesn't do anything and takes all of the money to go fuck themselves.
Well, there's that angle, and then also like DoorDash. Like, I'm not a business owner and anything like that, so I don't totally understand everything, but I can't imagine that if you're a small mom and pop kind of place, and then Grubhub or someone of that nature just swoops in and basically demands that you're a delivery service now. Like, oh, you're staffed of like college kids that you hired to like help out your little sandwich shop that can barely keep up with the customer orders. Well, they have to do 3 times as much now because of the internet online ordering that we have just thrust upon you. Also, we're gonna take some of your money. We're gonna make it harder for people to call you and do orders like you've probably been doing for your entire business, and now it's, you know, I'm saying that's in addition to dickhead owners.
But technology makes everything better, you guys.
Yeah, instantly. I believe the Jiggy you're about to get was the last one I ever got in the game. Like, I was too scared of this level and the swimming in the super death water. I was like, oh, I'll never get it, oh my god. I'll beat the game first and then maybe go get it. And then the game enticed me to go back.
This is the last thing in this level, right?
Yes.
Double check the totals. Yes, okay. Cool. Let's go. This might take a couple of tries. Although, I kind of thought a couple of those things would take a couple of tries, so maybe I'll just ride that good luck.
Just keep saying that.
Yeah, I'll just get really confident right now. What is it they say? Pride makes you immune to falling? Something like that? I think that's how it
Yeah. Pride killed the curious.
Radio star. Yep,
Don't
got
put 2 birds in a bush. Yeah. See, voice of dog, Oberdin could be on a boat like this.
This boat is worse than the boat in Oberdin.
Pride cometh before the
Pride
guillotine.
cometh before the guillotine.
No, you gotta say it right.
Oh, sorry, yes, sorry. I didn't mean to mispronunciate.
Pronounceify.
Now that I know I can do this, I'm just gonna fucking, like, oh, that makes me really happy. That's
Yeah. It's quite handy.
What the fuck was that?
Hard mode.
There was an earthquake. The whole world jumped.
I think the room does shake a little bit when. I think. Am I making that up? When the stuff starts up.
Hell if I know, friend. Alright. And go. Yeah, this is the hell. This is the worstest.
It's the best at being the worstest.
It was the best of times. It was the engine room of Rusty Bucket Bayest of the times. I believe is how Charles Dickens wrote it.
I think that's correct.
That was a book I totally fucking read. That in my fucking senior year of high school when I didn't give a shit anymore. What? Oh shit, I had already hit the first one. That's fine, I guess. We'll just, nope, we don't want to go that way. That way causes problems. Go, 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 go.
So yeah, and you got to get to the other side of the ship, right?
Or I just... I like watching Kazooie's beak melt. It's a very, like...
Yeah. Well, hey! I want him to say, like, wowie zowie. Your notes are All right, so now you have to stop the shit, right?
So we
Slow
gotta
down.
go- Which
You mean like putt-putt? Wowie zowie!
Yeah.
what was the one kid in BoJack? The kid on the show that Adam Conover did the voice for.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Like Yowza
Adam.
Wowza Bo Bowza or some shit like that.
Oh, that was Adam Conover? The one who grew up and then tried to revive the show?
Yeah, he had the video.
That one?
He had the hardware store in Olympia, Washington, which, by the way, I know, like, that hardware store is actually, like, the drawing was based off of an actual hardware store in Olympia.
Oh, really?
And, like, it was just where I went to get shit for a long time, and so when I saw that episode, I was like, holy fuck! It's only Tool and Supply. That made
That's
me
funny.
and, like, 6 other people very happy. That having been said, yeah, that was Adam Conover.
Oh, well, good for him.
He was also the voice of Orion Seacrest type.
Oh, amazing. I'm a Ryan Seacrest type. Those jokes, the fact that they were so, like, the meta of them was that they were aware that they were meta, like, was just done so well, and I fucking love that show.
How the fuck did I get back in? Where was the entrance to that room?
I thought it was that, right where you just were.
My whole memory of this place has been, like, just spaghettified by looking for... Like, we built it while we were looking for notes, and in the process of getting those notes, just undid everything.
Is it near the other smokestack?
I think it was down one of these tubes. If I remember correctly, there are only 3 tubes. That's the
That
tube.
one. I'll be right back.
I will be in there suffering. Okay. Yeah, it would have been a foolish thing to try to do this and Click Clock Wood in the same stream. That was just not gonna ever gonna happen.
What are you talking about? It's happening. Right now.
I'm not going into Click Clock Wood after this, you crazy?
It could happen.
It could, but it will not. I need, well, one, I've got a pickup rehearsal I gotta get to tonight, so I don't have the time, probably. And 2, I don't want to. I did the one hard thing for today. We'll save the other hard thing. And then the final stream can be the finale, which is just fun times. Up. Okay. So, one of the mistakes that were made was we want to do the switches in the opposite order from the way we did them last time. Because then I guess I must have hit that switch while I was in here the first time and forgot about it. But if we do that one first, the timer will not start yet. So if we do that one second, then we have this and this path back here on the timer, which is much faster than having to wait for these fucking blades. Still very potential to kill me, so, you know, it's not a sure thing, but at least it's faster. Damn it. And also, timing the jump through these blades is just... Perspective is not helping.
I'm watching you do it, and I still... It's weird. Yeah, they always seem farther away than they are. Like, the distance is just so fucked on these. It's strange.
And then the trick is we run straight to the back of the ship, off the end, and then just down 180 in. And if I remember correctly, the timing is not as tight as you think. Like, there's a little more wiggle room than you would think.
Getting out of here, I think, is the worst part.
Yeah. Like, once we exit this, once we get out of the engine room, we're pretty much on easy street. Wee-hoo-hoo. All right. One more. All right, that part's done. So yeah, now we just want to... I would love to prep the camera. Thank you. Shh.
That was just like your little brother knocking over your soda can tower right as you put the last one on.
Oh man!
All right, this is it.
God damn it!
What's the opposite of preserve? A life perisher?
A life squanderer.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This bodes well for...
Rusty Bucket Bay. It's a good time for all. Oh my god. I lied. I lied about what I said earlier. This is another Jiggy that is on par with Mr. Vile.
Yeah, I solidly in my brain always remembered the oil water being the worst part, and the timer, and oh my god, am I gonna be able to swim down there and breathe? But no, forcing you into the... Like, you already have to go into the engine room once, and that's challenge enough, but then you have to do another thing. And fuck you.
We know it's the last thing you're gonna do, so we want to just like get one good kick in before you leave.
Yeah.
I would argue that even once I get to these gears, I'm through the worst of it. Like, once I get onto this platform... I don't even know what happened.
They can't give you a reprieve there? Like, do they have to knock you off? Like, come on. Like, yeah, take the hit, sure, but...
I think that time I got through it and it hit me on the other side. I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, you fell in that direction, so...
Like,
yeah, who knows?
Weird. Ugh. Give me my fucking honeycomb. Alright.
And it doesn't even stop the propellers.
I know, right? Like... I
wonder what the name of those pipe boys are. You know they have a name.
Yeah, it's either like Smoke Smacks or Carl.
Yes.
Oh my god. See, like, even walking...
You're like moonwalking across that.
Like, because I can't even go in a straight line anywhere. in this room, like, we're just opposed to that ideologically. Shit! That's what happens when you try to walk in a straight line.
Smoke smacks. What? Oh, that's it.
That'll be on my tombstone. That's the funniest thing I've ever said while completely stressed out trying to play a video game. Okay. Oh, sweet hell. Oh. Fucking calamity.
Here's something that might cheer you up. I just learned. Well, okay, so you know how they'll parody anything pornographically?
Yes.
Like, something simple like The Simpsons or The Munsters or something, but then they'll take something topical like, oh geez, I don't know. Something that happened in the news. What would be like an event? That
Biden's secret documents he forgot from the Obama administration in his library. The porno.
Yeah, the porno would be like, oh, I have those documents you wanted, Mr. President. Oops, I lost them. And then they fall over and, you know, they get trapped in a dryer that's just inexplicably in the Oval Office. And, you know, what are you doing, step president? Something like that. So this topical event is Andrew Tate getting a pizza delivered and the SWAT team coming and raiding him. And having sex in front of him and forcing him to watch. They porn parody Andrew Tate getting arrested.
That's kind of awesome.
It's hilarious.
I don't know if I would be able to,
I haven't actually been saying anything because I've started to get this massive headache, so I might actually drop out for now. Why? Why
what?
I'm not even the one playing, and I'm madder, I think.
Because the camera pulled to the left, I tried to correct it, and I overcorrected too far.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. I'm gonna go take some aspirin.
Go take some aspirin, take care of yourself. Also, what I would have said before that horrendousness was just the presence of Andrew Tate, even parody form, would kill any boner I ever had at all.
Yeah.
Under any like, that man is just awful. Like, I despise him. There was I don't know if you ever go to this. There's this YouTube channel called Thought Slime. I might have brought this up before.
No, doesn't sound familiar.
They're this Canadian non-binary video essayist type person, and they do this monthly thing called Cringe Corner, where they just they and a friend of theirs find just people on the internet who are like doing bad shit in various forms. The fucking what was it? I forget the name of it, but the NFT Jurassic Park island they were trying to buy, right?
Oh,
was one of their an episode of theirs.
I forgot. I remembered. The NFT zone or whatever version of the metaverse they were making, but But yes, there was a real place.
And one of their early episodes, long before Greta Thunberg and ordering pizza, was on Andrew Tate.
Wow.
And that man is just fucking his dad was a chess player. And Andrew wrote this really shitty kung fu poetry about his dad.
What even? No. What? Wait, hang on. You barged through that like that's a real thing. Yeah. So anyway, the kung fu poetry. Okay, wait, hang on.
A whole book of it.
What genre of music of this? What post-glam speed folk is this? Like, what?
So he wrote this whole book of like really weird poetry about
Is that like a haiku?
Well, no, because it also doesn't have any like rhyme or structure. It's just words, and sometimes there are sometimes there are line breaks. But like, it's all about his dad as if his dad, the chess player, were fucking Pai Mei. And like this really weird, like, he trained us on the mountaintop and sometimes he would just kill us for no reason. And like, it's this wild, like, what was your childhood like? And also, did your dad kill your mom? There's one poem that very heavily implies that his dad killed his mom. It's this whole metaphor about
By
like,
the way,
like, what is this? What are you? What kind of carbon-based life form is this? Like, what the fuck am I? Ugh. And like, and also, you know, his website, like they did a read of his website, which is very much just like, oh, I'm a human trafficker. Like I am a human trafficker who forces them to do porn for profit. Like, yeah,
I came upon him because some silly YouTube commentator was like, oh, let's check out, you know, superguyfuck.com or whatever the hell, alpha guy fuckers or whatever the hell his website is. And I was like, oh yeah, Andrew Tate, I remember this guy who made fun of a father for not being able to pay for surgery or something. Yeah, this is probably the last we'll hear of him because he's just silly and dumb. And then it just got so much worse. He turned into the Rusty Bucket Bay engine room of people.
Right? I can't even, like, it's trying to, the first, okay, so the first hurdle is getting through those goddamn engine blades, right? Because there's no real, like, depth perception to tell, you know, if you're getting through them or not. Then the second is trying to walk on that skinny-ass little fucking, I think next time I'm just gonna talon trot and see if I can just jump. I don't think I can, but I'm, you know, having no better luck trying to do it the proper way. But like trying to walk on that thing with the camera at a slight angle, so trying to compensate for that is just ugh. Well, if I die, then I will go get the Witch Switch, Jiggy, and today's egg.
When you go to the left switch, let's try something since we have time. We're gonna try a secret maneuver.
That's two semi-impossible jumps between now and then, so let's just
Yeah, I don't know what it is about. I agree. The weird depth of these propellers is just so strange. And like, then you jump through a perfectly open area and are fine. Or other times the thing like pushes you. I've watched it physically move you and not hit you.
I think it doesn't do damage unless it's up to full speed. So,
okay.
But like, it can
so
also
go
just
up on that egg platform. Sorry, I didn't want you to start moving.
Up here?
Yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna try and do is just cram your entire body into that seam on the window of the right, where it meets the wall.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah, so that seam. So just kind of jump in, like keep jumping. Yeah, do like little short hops and just really, I don't think double jump is it. Just kind of
become one with the seam.
Yeah. Let me see if there's any documentation.
Because yeah, if we can make that work, that'll cheat the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, like try and make yourself bigger. Like like maybe rat-a-tat. But yeah, that's the spot.
This is like there was another
don't
one.
Fall off, obviously, but
yeah. Well, like, the momentum gets run along the wall, so it's
Exactly.
like driving you toward the fucking edge.
Oh, you know what? No, so it's about to get worse. You want to do the monkey roll, the bear roll. Mm-hmm. So do that. Do that a couple of times in the middle, and then right as you start it, jump. Yeah, exactly like that. And the seam. We're just throwing out all possible ideas here.
I mean, this doesn't seem any less... come on.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's possible on this version. Yeah, you're too far left. Yeah, you want to be more righter. Like, almost on the... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the magic is, but that's... I mean, you basically got it down, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just a hard... Because, like, again, I can't just run straight at the... Because this is me holding the stick straight, and you see how Banjo is veering off to the left because the camera is pointed slightly to the left.
I mean, that's fine. That's what you want to... You know, you let the momentum take care of it.
Yeah, it's just... half a step further is death.
Yeah.
And then the jump is going to push you even a little more further that way, so it's like...
Yeah, I thought, we could accident it.
It was a thought. This whole room is just terrible. This room is just made out of that feeling of when your dad was disappointed that you got a B on your spelling test.
Yeah.
If I could just... See, even that is... I think that's closer than I'm used to, but it's still, like, slightly cocked to the right. I wonder if I can...
Oh, and here's a good example of the internet. You know that ridiculous Jiggy where you have to stop the propellers and navigate through the engine room? If you go to the window in the engine room and walk up to the right edge and hold against it, you can do the butt slam move. Is it possible to go through the window? Into the room? That room's way closer to the back of the boat. Is this new, or have I just heard it before? 12 years ago. Never mind, I found a YouTube video of someone doing just this. Like, link it? You dumb asshole? Like, what? What do you think this... That was unceremonious.
Yeah, because you move... Again, I moved forward. Like, I thought I had it lined up, and then I moved forward and the camera swung.
You might be too close. I think to do what you're trying to do, you need to, like, get a run-up vector.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? And not just, like, start. You gotta get your control stick how you want it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that'll be better than what I'm trying, anyway. Let's see. Voice of Dog has apparently linked to a tweet that I will check out in a minute. I am currently embroiled in this nonsense. And let's do Click Clock Wood right after this, too. Let's do it all today.
Yeah, I think, the momentum is clear. Like, you might as well just keep that train going.
Like...
But yeah, honestly, so many of those help forums. Oh, never mind, I found it. What the fuck was it?
Did you see how I kind of was walking sideways along the wall for a second? I don't even know what that was.
This room is cursed. It's you're. No, there's nothing makes sense.
There is magic, evil magic afoot, even more so than the fact that our main antagonist is literally an evil witch.
Yeah, that's a different kind of magic.
This is the kind of magic involving fucking trigonometry for some reason, just to make it worse.
Trig is magic, yeah. Oh, this angle is this number? No, it's this number now. Just because.
Flying Trig isn't filthy magic. Ugh.
Yeah, no one knows how to do Trig. You just have a everyone just agreed that whatever the calculator spits out. Cos 54, that's Trig.
I have a sign button.
Yeah.
And I know a sign means wibbly-doo.
Wibbly-doo. And yeah, sine is wibbly-doo, cos is wibbly-dee, and tangent is waka waka waka. Something else.
I honestly don't even remember what like a tangent graph looks like anymore.
It's where asymptotes come from. Okay, so what's the play here? Are you gonna talon trot, or are you gonna bear boogie over there and just like do like a double jump and hope that you land the flippy flat? Oh, hey, hey there, straight angle. How you doing?
But the problem is like, as I approach.
Yeah, because you want to watch your shadow land and then jump again, like where the notes are.
Yeah.
Which I understand is easier said than done.
Let's try,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, let's just try Bear Boogie. The Talon Trot seems to be causing more problems.
Yeah, you got, okay. Wee.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, so I think these stop, correct? On the...
Yes. Woohoo!
Buddy, why?
What the
I saw that errant angle you were on, and I'm like, why? What is...
I need something else. I need to walk away from that for a bit. Like, both times in a row, I managed to start the first jump, like, as he, like, dipped off the edge, and it went straight into the, pedal, 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 pedal. So...
Yeah, it's just... It sucks when it's not even, like, that enemy being difficult. Something that you can learn. Yeah. It's just...
I'm fighting the systems of the game.
Yeah. So this is the level 2... No, that's the puzzle. I forget where the switches are. Yeah. Do you need to do a notes door?
Oh, hello, Phantoser. Welcome. Level 1 was needed to get into the room. Level 2 was inside the rareware box.
What does that... Oh, to get you here. Okay. I was like, yeah. What does that grant you? I should just shut up and let you finish your sentence.
Yeah, it gets you up to the painting. Where the fuck is the level 3 button? I don't remember.
It's not obvious.
100% Phantoser, 100% playthrough. We're getting near the end. It's a game that Dagrod and I both played a lot as a kid and in college and things, and now it's just like, hey, let's go back to it because it's been a minute. For the sake of folks who might not know, the which switch Jiggy is up. You're up here somewhere.
I think it's in the engine room.
I hate you.
Is it this room though?
I thought it was this room. Well,
yeah, go back one room because you swim in that other room as well, correct?
Yes. Oh my god, it's so nice being in water that isn't extra trying to kill you. When I was a kid, we didn't speak English.
No!
Oh no! Don't say why. We are Brentilda is just a friendly person who hangs out and tells you things. And
She
there's
likes
no
to gossip.
Oh.
Okay, so there's that.
So what's the thing you need the There is a time thing with the Switch. I thought it was for this.
I don't remember what it is. It's for gold feathers, isn't it? I think it is.
You're right. Yep.
But yeah, fuck if I know. Can you go in that?
No, you're good. You're good. You didn't cross the line. You're on the line, and that's a perfectly fine place to be.
So when you're playing the game, you just sort of arbitrarily, like, would get the shiny things and not really know what what anything was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for the sake of the audience, like just in case anyone watching this might not know. We do.
We know, yeah.
Oh god damn you.
Haha, you suck.
Whatever.
Haha, you suck.
Whatever.
Haha, you're awesome. Oh, and then that like Robin Hood theme. They got 1 million of them.
Oh, Kirkhope.
What color is that? Is that red? Is it blurple? Like what? It just looks like the other ones.
Literally the same. Oh, is that the same bowl?
Oh, is it?
Oh, wow. Huh. It's been a minute since I played Conquer, so I'd have to like... I know it's the same bull from Mumbo's Mountain. Moo! Ah, come on.
These are weird platforms.
Yeah, the edges are not super well defined. Oh my god, get up. And go in there too. But that, I believe... Like, we could end the game right now if we wanted.
I think you're right.
Not right now. Like, end game is probably at least an hour, but...
We could start the end. We could begin the beginning of the ending. Mumbo! Okay, where is this now? Because there's... Are you in a new... accessible... kind of thing? Yes, there's a switch in here, right?
Well, this is... That's where I need to get to. That's why we're raising the water level, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the antechamber before Rusty Bucket Bay.
Okay. The bowl that you have to, like, cause it to, like, shit itself to death or something? That bowl?
What's this?
Yeah, that's what I was... Oh, that's the...
Ah.
Okay.
Just here.
The bull want to kill you while you make the couch.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. I remember now. That's right, because the udders were just, like, really prominent and weird. There's something about udders that's just really unseemly. Oh! Well. Well, speaking of Brentilda, what interesting facts do you have for us today? That are completely ancillary and just normal.
Yeah. Bursting boils.
Undead Ed.
Ew! Fuck dragons.
Let me fill up your energy for you. Thank you, Brentilda.
No.
Okay. Look at all of this photographic record of our time with Brentilda. Okay.
I would say continue doing what you're doing, but you have a warp pot now.
Yeah.
You can just come right back. In fact, I forget which one it is. It's the one in the sewer pipe, right?
Yeah. And
so you can't enter the level just yet anyway. Like, you can't just start up.
it must be hard being so dumb. For some reason, that's the one that I got, like, all the time. Grunty, your sister's kind of a bitch. Yeah, right? Like, I think we can work out a everyone wins situation.
No, some information now, some later.
All right, we've
No,
got.
I won't write it down.
We've got 3 more things we can do today. We can get the egg. So let's get the egg.
Oh, right, your little extra.
Yep.
Extra content bonus.
Actually,
Yeah,
let's save the egg for the end. The end, that'll be a good
Yeah.
good note to go out on. We can get gold feathers, which
I don't remember how to do.
it would also make sense to do it in that order so that we can do the egg and gold feathers at the same time. Where is the switch?
Well, I don't think it's in there.
Well, no, but it's...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you went to Clanker's Cavern.
No.
Yeah. I had him flipped. Yeah, you might have to go through the note store. But go up on the leaves again, because you didn't go all the way across the thing. You got distracted by the...
Did I? That happens.
The room.
That happens a lot. I am easily distractible. Oh, you're right. These.
What a weird place for the honeycomb. Okay, so there's that.
Oh yeah, that's the thing we need.
But the special...
Yeah, so now we can actually open Click Clock.
But yeah, this, what we're trying to do is, you know, a secret. It's a hidden secret.
So there's a third switch that will raise the water level even higher, and we want it to be here so that we can swim out and get onto that upper platform, which will lead us to the third and final Cheeto book.
Is it in the room where you raised it to the second level? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could look it up, but...
Just hop through here really quick.
Yeah, I think it's...
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
just turn around.
Nothing to see there. Okay. Yeah, huh. In the interest of Rusty Bucket Bay has just drained me. Yeah, let's just look it up. I'm not too at this point.
I went to go type in the search bar and I was like, what is the name of this game? Speaking of Rusty Bucket Bay draining our...
Oh, or I just found it, or I just kind of stumbled dick first
Oh,
into
I
it.
wasn't even looking. What did you go? Oh yeah, you just... Wait, what? What room was it?
It's
I wasn't looking.
It's in here. There's a spot down there with 2 side pipes and a third one. that you have to smack, and it's in the third smacky one. Which means, okay, so that means it's not what I thought, and in fact we want to... What is that upper platform?
Can you not get to it now?
I was just letting it reset. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there. So I wonder
That
if
might be
it's...
nothing. Yeah, and then you swim, like, up, right?
Or that's the wrong one.
What other...
That's the
the
one.
mouth.
Mr. Angry Eyes.
Well, good. Now I can see where the stupid thing is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you just go... Yeah, okay.
There was a grate over here that I neglected to bust.
Oh, I definitely thought it very loudly about... I'm like, can you go in there? I don't know if I said it. I was like, wait, that seems suspiciously like a thing, but yeah, good job.
Never neglect to bust. It does, in fact, make me feel good. If I remember, the timing on this is very tight. Like, you kind of have to jump as the water starts to go back down. Also, now there's a fucking chompy fish, because fuck you.
Enemies roam free, runs more. Yeah. You had like 10 minutes left.
Maybe it wasn't as tight as I remember. Anyway, hey, it's Cheeto! Aaron Bird getting good at finding Cheeto. Another spell they shall have. Find Cheeto, which won't. Code you must enter on Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove is gold feathers.
What? That's such a wacky code.
And this is the last time we will ever see Cheeto in, like, happy state ever again.
What?
He comes back in Tui, and Grunty has torn out all of his pages, or most of his pages, as punishment for him helping us. And he is
I don't remember him being in any special kind of turmoil.
Well, he's had all his pages turn out, and he's just kind of miserable.
Oh, okay.
He has been disemboweled.
I guess that's cause for alarm. You're some kind of whiner. No. I can't get Voice of Dog's video to load.
Back to the sandcastle. Mommy! And I am just gonna save that last Rusty Bucket one for another day because no need to.
Maybe it'll be the last one you get.
Maybe
like
it will.
me.
Maybe we'll do Click Clock Wood, and then it can be the first half of the finale. It's just that one goddamn Jiggy.
Now, if memory serves, you can beat the game, and then like you can get maybe we'll look it up.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, it might. I think
You
I
know
know
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. There are two endings to the game depending on whether or not you got all the Jiggies. So it might be good to show off both of them. Ha! I did it on purpose. I knew what I was doing.
Just delete this. Everyone forget you heard this part of the VOD.
Yeah. Note to future self: cut this out so YouTube thinks I'm YouTube will think I'm brilliant.
Okay, you gotta get the blue Jinjo also.
Yeah, and I gotta go back. Snacker!
Butt stomp. But yeah, and I think because I remember thinking, oh my god, I gotta get it. Did I get that Jiggy? I don't know. I'm swimming. I can't see what I'm doing, and then it just kind of like warped me to the other ending. I hope that's true. And then you do it, and then
We will find out.
yeah.
But we get to end the day in the sandcastle, as is our new custom. You prick! Okay, so, step 1. Gold fingers, I mean feathers.
Yes, type the entirety of Superman lyrics out to get a skateboard.
Let's
Do a sick kickflip.
So here, where did I stop? D. I think
You
I
want
need
D.
Goldfinger was fun. I don't give a fuck. I wasn't even a skater kid. Goldfinger was just fun.
I don't know any other of their songs. I know
There's-
nothing about them.
Their cover of 99 Red Balloons.
That was Goldfinger, that's right.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, but like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 soundtrack introduced me to like a lot of shit. Like that game is probably like one of the focal points of me and probably lots of other people of our generation's like burgeoning musical tastes.
Absolutely. That is discussed at length
Yeah.
often.
All right, I need. You know what? I'm gonna look it up on my phone because I.
Wasn't there another like definitive 99 Red Balloons version? There's like the original one.
Those are the.
But
the
then
only-
there's like a punk one and then a Goldfinger one. I swear there was
There's the only two I know of are
Or
the Nana original and the Goldfinger cover.
Yeah, maybe they're the same and I'm just separating them in my head.
Perhaps.
I swear there
Banjo-Kazooie.
was
Gotta go find that one web page I found that had the actual
Nana.
fucking codes that I didn't bookmark because who bookmarks shit?
Oh yeah, all that's coming up is Goldfinger. Huh.
No, not those cheat codes. I'll talk to you in a second. I'm in the middle of
Huh.
a thing.
I don't know why I thought that was a different.
Sandcastle cheats, unlockables. No, not that one. This one?
Yeah, it was a huge discussion when they re-released the like HD super remaster of Tony Hawk 1 and 2. And it was awesome because it was one game as far as you the player was concerned. But it had all the music.
Oh, really?
So you could just kind of carry them across all the maps. And I
Was this
say
the
all the
one-
music because they had to omit some because of copyright and stuff, and there were a
Oh,
few new
okay.
ones.
Was this the one that came out like 3 or 4 years ago, or the one that came out like 10 years ago?
Not it. You might be thinking of the Xbox one, Tony Hawk 2, like X or something.
Yeah, from like a decade ago. That was apparently just
Yeah.
like buggy as fuck and unplayable.
Yeah, no, they made a proper updated, very good one, and they were gonna do fucking 3 and 4. But then Activision was like, no, you're Call of Duty company now. Fuck you.
Okay, cheat. So this one, this obnoxiously long code is out of the sea it rises to reveal more secret prizes. Fortunately, out is just like conveniently laid out for us here.
I thought there was only one of each letter. But there's...
So did I, and I'm just gonna use
Multiple.
that one. It'll probably be fine no matter which one you use.
Yeah.
But
But I saw 2 A's. It's so you can do the puzzle.
yeah. Because there are 2 A's and 2 O's in Banjo-Kazooie. And in the puzzle, it does light up and become undoable.
Mhm.
Or
There's no I in Banjo-Kazooie.
There is no I in Banjo-Kazooie, except in Kazooie.
Yeah. Obviously.
But teamwork. There's an I in meat pie. Meat is an anagram. I don't know. It sounds better.
Yeah.
I just rewatched that movie again the other day, and it's still just fucking just genius. Like,
I can't handle it. Like, there's a few movies, and I'm trying to get over this like mental block, but there's movies in my mind that I'm just like, no, don't watch it again. Don't love it and smother it with adoration, because then you'll get sick of it. And I just like sit and like don't enjoy them, and I'm like, this is stupid. What am I? I love this.
Just love the thing you love. While I was watching it, it occurred to me, out of the trilogy, I think Shaun of the Dead is my least favorite, and it's still fucking brilliant.
Yeah, movies like that you say I like it the least, is just to say, well, it was hard to choose.
Yeah, like that whole trilogy definitely just got better as they went along. Like, oh, fucking World's End still like breaks me up inside.
So much of that movie was so lost on me. I did not know what was happening for like the last 20 minutes of it. And 18 of those minutes is them saying, you know, fuck you, we don't care. Yeah, fuck you, we don't care. That's right, did you hear? Fuck you, we don't care. And I was like, I really was upset by that, because I'm like, you're better than this. The writing has always been consistently better than that. I'm trying not to be spoilery for anyone.
Sure.
And that was the whole thing. Yeah, and they just repeated themselves. I'm like, we get it. You're more subtle than this. I don't get what is happening here. And it just, I don't know, that movie fell apart for me, unfortunately.
I'm almost ready to go. And that fucking paranoia mounting that, did I make a typo somewhere along the way?
Probably.
All right, here we go. Here's the moment of
now
exhale.
The camera will move and you'll fall off and die for no reason. There it is.
Okay, yeah, that little hitch, that tells me that there is a just God out there somewhere.
And you go in there and it's just the engine room.
The engine room with sharks.
Yes. Flying sharks. The fan blades are sharks.
I do have to get past Snacker, but that's okay.
A small price to pay.
We've played this game already, Snacker. You and I, we go way back.
I'm just sad all over again.
The fanfare.
You know, I don't actually know what happens when you beat the game having not gotten these.
Oh yeah, this one's actually got a little bit of like a bit to it.
To think of it.
You mean like what happens if you beat the game if you have all three of these?
Yeah.
I think it's exactly the same, though I'm not entirely...
Yeah, it just scripts itself. Yeah. Is this a special song? No, they didn't. This isn't a new song.
No, this is
just an indoors song.
Yeah, this is the save menu, the menu music, isn't it? You know, Raqus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. Oh,
egg acquired.
Egg.
I'm sure we'll find a use for this somewhere. Hey, Kazooie, have you ever tasted human blood?
Kazooie's like, my feathers are actually white.
So apparently, I want to say it was Crimson Dragoon, though I could be wrong, on my Discord.
Fuck Dragoons.
Pointed out that if you get an Xbox...
Oh, that's a person. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not a game.
They pointed out that if you get the Xbox versions of Kazooie and Tooie, I guess they made like standalone download type versions. They did re-implement the stop and swap feature in a way, but I don't know exactly what that means. Excuse me.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It'll never be what it could have been. I stopped caring.
Not.
I've quarantined it in my little kid brain as just a wonderful, fun thing that, whatever.
But part of me, and finances are prohibitive right now, but part of me wants to like go out, get an old X, because I imagine that has to be like a 360, right? Or
I believe
Series X, or not the current gen, right? Part of me wants to go out, get one, get those games, replay all of Banjo-Kazooie all over again, just to see what that means. Because that's where I am right now in my life.
I get it. Yeah, but I heard that, and I think they gave me some hope, and then they explained it's like, oh yeah, he does like a funny dance or something stupid, and I was like,
because like in Tooie as it stands, these eggs and key do come back, and it is not worth it. Like,
yeah,
what they cobbled them into is nothing. Like the key especially. Maybe it's because the key was the one that taunted me for so long. The key basically just gets you the equivalent of a handful of Mumbo tokens. It is more than useless.
Yeah, I don't remember. And yeah, because there's just like that chicken coop, right? And they're just like, here they all are. I'm like, oh, okay. This is less fun.
It's more cosmetic what the key gets you than anything, and it's just like, fuck, I don't care. This is not worth it for me. I was sad. I agree. It is, the key itself is more interesting. Getting the key itself is more interesting than the fucking potential reward.
Yeah, because like what they did was so interesting, and we'll see when we beat the game what exactly occurred. I don't know if we could ever match what happened in my little kid brain, but it was just like, it was just so DLC, predatory monetization practices. It was just like, it was so fun. It was so like, you, the gamer, are along for this adventure, and we planned for this, and it's gonna be cool, and we wanted to have this fun little thing for you, and it was awesome, and it just kind of got ripped away.
So let's see, we are on a good track. 100 more notes, 12 more Jiggies, 11, and then the 1, and then 2 more honeycombs. Oh my god, look at them numbers.
We could bang that out right now, I think.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me just save and quit for no particular reason.
You gotta bake it in there. She politely waits. She could have been doing this the whole time.
Like, no, it's a union thing. I gotta let him have a chance. Like, if I don't give him every fair opportunity, there's a strike, and it's just a whole.
Yeah.
Oh, also in Tooie, you fight Klungo. Klungo is a boss fight, like a couple of times.
That's right. Yeah.
God, now I just want to play Tooie. I don't really have. I guess the only access I would have to it is the Xbox thing, if I went and did that.
They needlessly gave her those bangs. They animated those on her.
But Jet Force. Fuck, I want to play Jet Force Gemini again. Oh my god, that game was fun. Like, once you get past the wall.
I have that cartridge. I gotta.
Oh, it's a good time. If it's been a minute, Like, find out how to wipe the cartridge and start over, though. You definitely want to, like... It's the kind of thing that you will, like, lose track of what the fuck the game even is if you just jump in cold.
Oh, I haven't played... I tried playing it a million years ago when it came out. And I'm like, this is dumb and stupid, and I don't get it. And then all the AOL Nintendo chat rooms were like, oh, JFG! Oh, I love that game! Oh, JFG's so good. I'm like, but I want to be cool. And now, 1,000 years later, I can play it